being recorded.
That makes sense.
Hi guys, it's just Gene here with Big Man Yung and Brent, and this is Meet Us After 7.
What's up? What's up?
You're gonna get new sounds for the new year.
I've got more than those 3 sounds.
Oh, okay.
That's just my intro sounds.
Hear that?
But I can get new sounds in general, and bring the soundboard back properly because I haven't really been using it. The novelty kind of wore off for me, to be fair. But yeah, no, you know what? I might revamp up all the sounds. But yeah, those are just my signature intro. Welcome back, guys. Episode 167. With your boy Big Man Yusuff, your girl Just Gene, and the guy you love to hate.
You're a joker. What, Brent, you know? But guy, you love to. Everyone loves Brent, man.
Hello, good night.
I feel like a lot of people,
joking.
more people love Brent than hate Brent.
No. I legit saw a tweet from 2 girls that said, I only listen to Meet Us After 7
because of Brent.
for Brent. And
Fair enough.
the one girl replied goes, yeah, me too. I thought, right, the Brent fan club, yeah?
Love you all.
Saying nothing, you know.
Trust me, dog.
The Brent fan club. But yeah. Yeah, we're here, man. What's going on? How's everyone feeling? What's good? What's the temperature like in the room right now? Gina. Hustle. SN1.
Shut up.
What are you telling me?
Not much, my G. Just officially started 2020 on Monday. I feel like I'm in the game now.
How's gigs in them up?
Them man are there, innit?
Yeah?
Yeah, them man there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, spending well, yeah?
Easy.
Gunner?
Easy.
Joe Grand? What's he saying?
You're very annoying. Leave me alone, okay?
Oh, shit. The numb. Oh, what about...
Have you still not been there? Nah, listen, stop. I need you to reduce it. Reduce it.
I did see it though the other day. Not the other day, a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, at the shop?
Yeah, I saw it from a distance.
Mm-hmm. You didn't want to go and pop in and say, hey?
Now I was getting dentist real quick.
Oh, again?
And then they even bumped me. They even called me while I was walking there. I was like 2 minutes away, talking about our computer's not working. I'm like, big man, I just came from East London.
From East London, yeah.
So I've X'd that dentist out and I've joined the one.
Local to you?
Not local to me. Across the road from my house.
I don't know why it took you that long because you've been living there for a while. I
know. But yeah, I had an appointment this morning actually. I went to get my teeth cleaned and I thought, right, this is mad convenient.
No, you're actually mad.
Literally, it's across the road from my, like, imagine, Brent, your dentist is, you know the house directly opposite
Just
you?
across.
Imagine that's the...
Yeah, I don't know. But these times you're getting on a train.
I know.
And paying, bang, bang, bang.
Head of procrastination on my part. But yeah, you know, I saw it, but next time I'm in Peckham, which I don't know. No, my sister lives in Peckham actually, so I can visit her. I can do a little deal trip.
Just be like, hey.
I'll go visit my sister and I'll go holler at...
check out the shop.
Holler at YPB boys.
Who's YPB, please?
Younger Peckham boys.
You're actually jarring.
Brent, what are you saying? You ain't been on the pod for a bit. What's good? What's new with you? How's 10 shots? How's everything on that side again?
Everything highly.
Everything highly, yeah?
Yeah, everything cool.
All right, cool.
Everything cool.
Where to start? I've got a little docket. I kind of want to start on Power because we missed it last week.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got 2 episodes to kind of break down. So I'm thinking, should we start at Power? Everyone cool with that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. While you lot talk, let me get the intro music that I haven't played for years.
A lot of people, well, I've seen a lot of...
Is that your umbrella?
No.
Is that yours?
No. I doubt Yusuff would have that looking good of umbrella. I bet if it was different, you'd take it.
I want to see whether it was good or not.
Where?
It's a Gucci umbrella. It must be one of the... It looks like a girl's umbrella. So.
Yeah.
Which is why I said, come on.
No, it's a see-through umbrella, people. Clear Hills.
I've seen a lot of tweets, people cussing Power, saying it's shit, whatnot.
I don't know what they're talking about.
I don't think it's crap. Generally, I'm actually enjoying the backstory, and I feel like it's good because we're not finally getting perspective, but we're seeing a different side to Power. Like, you see, like the Drake episode.
Yeah.
I was really impressed by like how, his partner's accent she was garbage anyway.
Yeah, I wasn't really feeling
I didn't really get her, but it was good to see a different side to Dre, him and his family. You got a lot of context, even with, what's her name? Paz. Like, seeing her son, like Angela's dad. Like, Oh yeah.
Fam,
Fam,
the whole episode was about the gun in the
is
purse.
her face not funny though? Like,
Fam, her angry face is just like,
it's too much. It's like
I'm gonna get you, ghost.
It's like she's but again, I liked seeing the backstory, and obviously next week we're gonna see Tommy and the whole Benny situation, and so I like the fact that we're getting backstory, because I feel like with Power a lot of the time they rush a lot of stuff, so we don't generally get to take a minute to take things in and like see things properly. So I'm enjoying it. Sandals doesn't believe that Ghost is dead, by the way, so he's proper.
The thing is, it only dawned on me that he was actually dead the last episode.
No,
he's actually dead.
I thought he was dead when they announced it in the first episode.
Okay.
And Sandals was like, no, he ain't dead. I feel like he's faked his death. And he's just kind of like, and they're saying it to protect him. Obviously, it could be true.
It's Power, so anything's possible.
Yeah, it's true.
But
So
what they're telling us,
he's dead.
He's dead.
This episode, you're talking about wills and shit. So
they're doing the will. It's all Ghost has been fatally shot and murdered. So the narrative is that he's dead. Yeah. But it's Power. You never know, right, Brent? You never know.
Yeah, I don't think he's dead.
Let's hope not. All right, cool. So should we do the first episode first? All right, first episode. Obviously, if you guys are smart, you can tell what they're doing. They're showing each episode from everyone's perspective who is a possible suspect. So first we got Dre's perspective, what happened leading up to Ghost getting shot. Last episode we got Paz. Next episode we'll get whoever, Tasha, Tommy, Tariq, whoever. Until, obviously they're eliminating all the suspects one by one. So we know Dre didn't kill Ghost because Dre's dead now.
But do you know what?
We know Paz didn't kill.
There's 3 episodes. I think there's 3 episodes left and there's 5 suspects remaining.
Is there 3? I thought there was more than that.
Nah, 3 more.
Okay.
Yeah, only 3 episodes and there's 5 people left. So
they're definitely going to do Tommy.
I think Tommy...
Or they might
combine them together, because when I saw an advert,
the
advert for next week, it showed Tommy and Tariq. So maybe they've merged. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? But
and I like how a lot of the things that happened in these 2 episodes were bits that were kind of shaky from the last episode of last season. Because there's a lot of holes. Like, for example, when Dre and Tariq randomly walked into Ghost's office.
Yeah, we didn't know where that happened.
Like,
and obviously,
that just came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
but then they showed us
now.
the build up to that scene.
Yeah.
And they've done that throughout both of these 2 episodes, which is quite good. They filled in a lot of holes.
Like when Paz randomly went to his not shop, the club.
Truth. She was just in Truth already waiting for him,
at the time I didn't even clock that she was wired.
At the time, that scene made no sense. But now we watched her episode, it made sense what she was doing. She was wired, whatever.
And it's mad because she was clutching at straws, boy. My man brought up her sister's great, like, you know the ones where
dug up the grave.
She dug up the grave, mate.
All right, so first episode was Dre's perspective. We saw Dre with his baby mama from Clapham South.
Legitly.
We saw that Dre has a mum who is a church-going woman who thinks he's a demon child and is not, she's not proud of what Dre has become. Dre tried to go and get money from Ghost in typical Ghost fashion.
He set him up.
Did he set him up?
Yeah, that's when he called the police.
Yeah.
So the location they were meant to meet at, the police came and arrested him for the death of whatever his name is.
Dre could have escaped many times, but he decided to go to the petrol station and get a bear, some chips, and a drink. When you're on the run.
Mate.
Just go to your destination. Hit the A13
and the maddest thing is his missus, in that, so again watching it, Sandals was like, do you know what I've learned from this whole episode? I saw what he goes, listen to your rascal girlfriend, bruv. His girlfriend was like, let's go. Yeah. He's like, no, I gotta do this. I gotta do this.
Man spun the car around.
She was like, let's just go.
Yeah.
Didn't listen, got to the shop. Let's just go. And look, he got caught. I'm not gonna lie though, you see the way they deaded him off? Like, that was the first time I was gassed for, like, in the sense of, I was like, finally, like, this guy's, like, he's escaped death too many times, and I didn't think he was gonna die like that. They killed him, that was raw.
But the thing is, I was listening to another pod and they said that they didn't put enough gasoline in the cell to burn someone alive. Man just had a little bottle and squeezed two drops of gasoline into the cell.
Yeah, but he might have died from the smoke, no?
No. But in terms of their attempt, if you're
I get
to kill
it.
someone
but
in that way,
regardless, even if they didn't burn him alive, they probably, and he didn't die from that. He either would have died from carbon monoxide or...
No, take us to school, Science thing.
It is carbon monoxide, isn't it? Yeah, it is. And no, it is. And they would have... Photosynthesis. They would have definitely left him with life-changing injuries.
Yeah.
It was... The whole idea was mad, innit? In my head, I thought, like, you man are legitly... Like, you're going to burn him alive.
But why were 2-Bit and what's his face so obvious and they were so bait with their whole agenda? The minute they saw Dre...
Because
Yeah, like
maybe because they don't. You know what it is? It's like
reduce it.
they don't really care.
Sit fucking down.
They don't really care.
Making it
Innit?
so big that
Can I
after
just tell you what
bit.
killed me?
What happened?
Is Spank the snitch with the glasses?
Yeah,
That's Spank, man.
Yeah.
When he was proper snitching, I'm like, nah, I'm on my third strike.
Look at, hold on. What about that guy tells you that he's not a snitch? Look at
But no, but the thing is, I didn't get how he lasted so.
feeble and frail,
No,
bro.
but I don't get how he lasted so long in the game. Anyway, that's what made me laugh, and the fact that he was like best friends with
Yeah.
2-Bit, and
Yeah.
2-Bit's die hard, bruv.
Yeah.
Like he's the contrast is too funny, especially with them both being questioned.
Both of them are so
And
funny,
he was
bro.
just like, you know what I'm gonna say next if I'm predictable. Where's my lawyer? I want my phone call, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's just the way Spank was like, I'm on my third track. Like he just was like, I'm gonna sing till the cows come home. Like you sure Tommy not gonna find out about this?
Bro,
I was like,
look
right.
at him. He's a snitch.
Then everybody was like, 2-Bit ain't never gonna snitch.
What
He gonna ride this mother like a motherfucker.
What's his real name again?
Oh, their names are mad.
No, 2-Bit's real name is normal. It's like Francis.
When he was like, I was named after something.
What's his name, man?
I don't remember, but it was mad. But he said, but he was gassed because he was like, I'm named after something.
Yeah. And then obviously we found out who called 2-Bit in prison. Obviously it was Ghost. So yeah, a lot of the holes were filled out. What else happened in that episode? What happened?
Okay.
Obviously it was 2 weeks ago, wasn't it? Or, I can't remember.
When he went to...
If it is you walking to the prison and you saw 2-Bit
You're up.
and Spanks,
Yeah.
and 2-Bit was standing in front of one
Yeah.
exit,
Mm-hmm.
and Spanks was standing in front of the
Another
other.
one, yeah.
You're going to
Where you
Spanks?
going?
To Spanks.
Obviously.
His name's Spanks.
Why was he screwing his face like that was gonna do anything? I ain't scared of you, nigga.
That guy can't do shit to nobody, bro.
Oh,
But
man.
it was clever though. Like I feel like Dre.
Yeah.
Dre's very calculated. Like he's very quick in terms of how he thinks.
Yeah.
That's how he always manages to kind of get out of these mad situations. Like he's always a couple of steps ahead. What?
I think he just gets luck.
When did he get? Who was shooting at him when he almost got shot and he ran away? Oh, when what's his name?
Who?
The guy that they killed, the boss, the one that Jamie strangled in the lift.
Oh, you mean the beginning scene where
When then they came for when he tried to have
Yeah.
his crew
Jason.
and he fully used
Jason.
my man as a shield boy.
Yeah,
I was like,
Jason.
yeah, you know what? Dre ain't
Yeah.
like, okay, let me be honest here. Let's say it was me and you, yeah.
Mm.
I would never think to use you as a shield.
What if I'm dead already?
The guy wasn't dead.
Oh, he wasn't dead, okay.
No. Like,
Yeah, obviously you don't care. He's trying to protect
why are you
himself.
laughing? What do you want to say? Because you think I'm selfish. I'll use anybody as a shield.
no, it's
Oh.
just that we had a moment, a couple of scenes where it is that he was looking to him as, oh, this is my best
This is
friend.
my ride. That's what.
It's like,
Listen,
here you go.
Brent, he was like, this is my ride. I'm like my day one. And the guy, and you know what killed me when like they started ducking and the guy was like, I love this shit. Like the guy was like, he
Yeah.
just came out of prison
Yeah.
and I think he did like a long bird or something, just come out and he was like, no, like I love this shit.
Yeah.
Then 2-2s, the guy got shot once. Yeah, so he's injured. Fair enough. Dre, all I saw was
Listen.
that he used him and was pushing him
It's kill
forward.
or be killed.
No.
By any means necessary.
I hear that, but it's like, I know that I don't have that mentality. So I'm not using you as a shield or trying to use you as a shield. I'm like, if it's
You
both
know,
of us, then we're...
In real life, that wouldn't happen. This is power. So
No, I know, but I feel like there are people out there that are like Dre. And the way they portray his character, he is extremely selfish.
Yeah, everyone in power.
Don't you remember, which is what I got confused with? It's clearly not the same baby mother. Because remember the episode ages ago where he was in the house with his daughter and his missus and they just had sex. And then people came in the house and do you remember? And they like, I don't know who they were, but they tried to attack the house and came in with guns and stuff and he managed to get away and he took his daughter and he was literally like, I don't care. Like he literally was like, I don't care about that bitch. Like, and that was his baby mum. So it's not the same girl.
I don't even remember that.
I thought she had gotten killed.
So this isn't the same girl.
Unless that wasn't
probably
his big
is.
mother. Imagine, that might have just been a link or a girl who was fucking. Might not have been his baby.
Oh, would it be in a cut?
Might have just been a girl. Might not
It's
have been his
true.
baby
Fair
mother.
enough. I
true.
didn't think about that. But I'm sure No, because he did say the mother of his child. Because I think he was trying to. That was when he was trying to go into witness protection. It was, and they asked him about his family, and he was like, "Just me and my daughter." And then they said, "What about your daughter, your partner, your daughter's mother?" And he was like, "I don't care about that bitch. It's just about me and my daughter."
But it's still, he still could be right. I mean, that person, I swear, died.
Oh,
I swear she got
Yeah,
shot.
so
But
person
Yeah,
you're talking
fair
about
enough.
could be the mother. That woman could just be anyone. All right. That's today's episode, I guess. Anything else that happened that was significant? No? All right. Paz. So Paz's whole thing was, okay, I think Ghost killed my sister. She found out that it was Tommy at the end, which was quite a little bit satisfying when the truth comes out. So yeah, she found out it was Tommy. She was relentless in trying to take down Ghost, to the fact that she was going to put some stain on her sister's name by indicting her in Ghost's criminal activities to take down Ghost and use her phone as evidence, whatever. Dug up the grave, got the phone, there was nothing on the phone, whatever. She has a son. Her son pissed me
is
off.
on smoke.
Her son came across as extremely like just whatless. Like, you can't do enough.
Yeah.
All you're doing is relying on the money from Angie.
And like he was just like,
God,
"Am I going
get a fucking job, big man.
Like, am I going back to school? Like, when's her settlement check coming in?"
His whole attitude was pissing me off.
It's because he was vexed that he was looking after
His granddad. That's it.
Can you imagine?
Like, I was annoyed that he was just like, go and get a job, go and work. Like, where's the money? Am I going back to school? Like, you're about 50.
I know he's picked up a gun to go and kill Ghost.
Yeah. It was very convenient how she quickly found him on the street, though. That was a bit unrealistic. But yeah, to be fair, she's my least favorite character of all characters.
She's so annoying.
So I have absolutely no vim for this woman at all. She annoys, her face annoys me, to be fair. The way she always clutches at her purse for the gun really is irritating as well.
That was hilarious.
But we found out that it wasn't her. That was the big takeaway.
Which we knew it was. There was no way she had vim to kill.
It wasn't Paz.
And what killed me is the fact that she had after she found out it was Tommy and she went to his house. I was just like, "What? You this scrawny, feeble human, like."
Go on, sorry. Go on.
And you've gone back to Tommy. Are you coming to say that maybe is it Tommy that killed Ghost because he ducked out?
That's the big revelation.
Yeah.
At the end of the episode, she
Tommy
goes to
ducked
Tommy's
out.
apartment
Yeah.
and he cleared out all his stuff. He's gone. Why is he gone?
However,
Why
there's
did Tommy
two ways.
blurt?
There's two. Man said, "Blurt, I'm dead. Blurt before you get hurt." Right.
Man left town on him
Back in
Tommy and Ghost have left town.
together.
yeah, that's what Sandals thinks. He legitimately believes that they've both left town and gone to start a new life.
Brothers.
And the thing is,
So,
also,
Tommy,
think about it. Yeah, the reason why with the Tommy thing
I hope so.
in the clip
Yeah.
of next week, you see them looking for Ben. Basically, the people that Tariq used to work for that shagged them in the beginning.
The skinny guy.
Right.
Yeah.
And remember when they went into the trade, Benny
Yeah.
brought him as backup in it.
Yeah.
So they're linked somehow.
Yeah.
So they're looking for Tommy
Yeah.
because Tommy killed Benny, remember?
Yeah.
So I thought, maybe that's why Tommy's ducked out, because they're not small in it. They come with a lot of heat. And at the minute, Tommy hasn't got a crew.
Yeah, but why are Tommy and Ghost in cahoots though? Like, what has Ghost said to Tommy to convince him, let's run away?
Tommy has, think
Together.
about it. Right now, Tommy has absolutely nothing. He hasn't got his missus. He's got no crew. He's got no products. Like police have taken
Yeah.
everything. So how is he going to get back on his feet? Like, it's not going to happen. He has to leave. And the police are onto him. So realistically,
All right, so take me through. Okay, we saw Ghost fall from the
table.
floor that
Yeah.
he was on.
Right.
So take me through what happens. Ghost hits the floor.
All right.
What
And then
next?
whoever shoots him
Yeah.
is clearly rattled and calls the police and
Yeah.
calls the ambulance
Yeah.
and says, there's been a shooting.
Whoever shot Ghost calls the feds.
Yeah, could have.
Why?
It depends on who the person was.
No, I'm talking about if your narrative is true that Ghost and Tommy have run off together.
Yeah.
I'm struggling to see how this has happened.
So what I'm saying is, no, that's Sandals' narrative, not mine.
Oh,
I think
okay.
Ghost is dead.
Oh, okay.
But
okay,
I'm
okay.
just trying to piece it together.
Yeah.
So imagine someone's come to kill him.
Yeah,
Maybe Tariq.
yeah,
Maybe Tasha.
yeah,
And the intention isn't really to kill him. It's just, you know what? I'm so angry and vexed at you.
yeah.
I'm gonna shoot you.
Right in the middle of the chest.
Right. But shit, it's different when it's done. Do you know what I mean? It's like, fuck, I've actually just shot you. Shit. Okay, cool. I'm gonna call the ambulance, so maybe they can save you. Whatever happens from now on, it's like I did my part, whatever. Call the ambulance. Ambulance come. They take him to hospital. He doesn't die, but maybe that's the narrative that they put out in terms of reporters and stuff because he knows he wants to flee or whatever. It's not impossible though to fake your death. I don't think it's impossible.
Theory is sounding shaky as hell.
It's not my theory.
No, this theory that you're selling to me.
I'm not trying to. The thing is, I'm trying to. Okay, let's all do it together. Don't just rely on me.
No, but I don't think this is the case. I think he's dead.
I think he's dead
because they're closing up shop. They even talking about Power Book 2, Method Man's in it, Mary J. Blige's in it. Like they're ending this.
I believe.
This power.
I honestly believe that he's dead, and if not, the only way it would work is if they bring him in season 2. But obviously he's not season 2, but in the new stuff. But he's not a main character. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's impossible. Like you said, it's power, innit?
It's not impossible, but
so anything can happen.
Right now, I think he's dead. So I'm not thinking like, Ghost is alive. He's running with Tommy, but Tommy clearing out his stuff and leaving town or wherever he's gone is very telling to, you know what I mean?
That he has something to do with the unfortunate.
Yeah, I just don't think that they can end this signature series like that.
No.
With Ghost dying.
Yeah, with
Tommy
like
killing Ghost.
No, but the thing is, also
remember, we're actually going to see that scene happen. The scene where Ghost gets shot. Remember?
Yeah, we are.
We're gonna, and that's gonna give us closure. Because right now,
I believe he got shot.
Right now, I feel no type of closure with Ghost's death.
Yeah,
and you're not going to get it.
And you know what it is? It doesn't seem real as well.
Once I see
because
that episode of who actually shot him and how it went down,
he may have shot him, but
they don't get
it was all part of the plan.
But listen to this, right?
Maybe
Tommy's capable of killing Ghost. We know this because he's tried to do it before.
He had an opportunity to point blank do it before and he decided not to. He's not going to know come and do it because nothing has changed.
Many occasions.
Nothing has changed.
Many occasions.
So I don't think he's going to kill Ghost.
I'm hearing the theory that it's my girl, but I don't believe it's.
Also what I heard. So hear this.
She has no real motive.
Hear what I heard. Yeah. So this is another theory.
You come tell me that she's his daughter.
No. So basically, I'm hearing that she apparently is Kanan's. You know his new thing.
Kanan's dead. I mean, he's new thing.
Ghost's new thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. She is linked to Kanan somehow. She's from Kanan's past.
Yeah.
So she's not like she's planned all of this, but it's all part of a scheme to get back at the death of Sean and Kanan.
I could see that being a rally if she wasn't like...
So pristine.
No, not pristine. She's having conversations that she wouldn't be having if your narrative was true.
Like what?
Oh my God. Like, for example, the conversation you had with Paz in the toilet. If her motive is to kill Ghost and she knows who he is, then that whole conversation with Paz is pointless.
Not necessarily, because remember, it's creating a narrative and not being... Remember, it's creating a narrative and never ever making yourself become a suspect. When you think about it, like if I'm a, what's it called? If I'm an undercover cop, right? And I'm trying to make, like in Too Deep or whatever that film is with Omar Epps and LL Cool J, it's like, Omar Epps is legitimately an undercover cop, but he's moving so realistic and having, like, even jeopardizing his career just to make it believable. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, no, I can see why she would behave the way she is when she's around Ghost, but
still,
what's the point of her putting up the same act when she's with Paz or
because
when she's with whoever?
Because she doesn't want her cover to be blown. Like, ultimately, she's not executed what she's set out to do. So there's no reason to... Do you get what I mean?
To be honest with you, thinking about it deeply, it'll be very unsatisfying if anyone that we know killed Ghost. Because it's like... Okay,
what do you mean we know?
Like, if it was Tommy or if it was Tariq or if it was Tasha, it's like, okay, we know it's one of them. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's kind of like...
Tasha's moving very...
it's kind of like anticlimax.
I think it's Tariq, you know?
If it's someone completely that we didn't know, that would be more of a... I never saw that coming. But if it's like, oh yeah, it was Ghost. I mean, sorry, it was Tommy, or it was Tariq, or it was Tasha.
I'm gonna say
if it's Tariq, we're not watching the
part 2
follow up. We ain't watching that.
I think it's Tariq, you know, only because Tasha's the way Tasha's behaving, is purely to protect her kids, innit? And we know how she gets when it comes to protecting Tariq, and obviously we know Tariq is capable of nonsense because he's done a lot of nonsense in the past, and
I think it's none of them. I don't think it was Tommy,
you know,
Tasha, Tariq.
So
Tate.
do you think it was someone random, or do you think it was someone on their behalf?
I think it's gonna be one of the ones where, oh my God, I forgot about this person, or this person came back and
okay, fair
it has to be. It can't be one of them. It's an anticlimax if it's any of them because they're knocking off each character one by one.
I think it's sick.
That's kind of boring.
That everyone had the intention. I think I'm not gonna lie. I feel like out of power, like all the episodes we've had, I feel like it was really good the way they done it. How everyone literally went there, and everyone planned. Everyone had the same agenda to kill him, and it's like they all got there before.
I remember slating that episode with you and you.
No, but now I think it's pretty
good.
cool. Do
Now
you know
that
why?
you've sat with it a while.
Because I've sat with it, and I really genuinely am appreciating and enjoying everyone's story. Because like I said, it's always been fast paced. You can have one episode and 10,000 things have happened, and you're like, it's not unrealistic, but it just moves too quickly. Do you get what I mean?
Definitely unrealistic.
No.
All of them didn't see each other.
I'm still slating Power, but I'm enjoying it like I always have.
Yeah.
You have to see.
We know,
it
like,
then.
Power has always been my guilty pleasure, and I ride for Power, boy. Whenever I hear people like, oh shit, I'm like, no, but I mean, it is, but no.
I remember the last episode being trash makes sense now because they're filling in all the holes that were so apparent. Because that episode was just very hickey.
And
But now we know why it was hickey. But yeah, no, I genuinely think that it has to be someone that we don't suspect because
All right,
it'd be so boring if it was one of them.
let's think about who it potentially could be, who we forgot about.
Good luck.
It's long, innit?
It's long because
He's kind of killed everyone though, innit?
there isn't anyone. That's the thing. So it is probably one of these four, but it's like, yeah, okay, it could be Tommy. It could be like we already know who it could be. Like, give us a spanner in the works. And Ramona, is that name Ramona?
Yeah, that's it.
That would be such a cop out, bruv, because we're not invested in her character, so I'm not even gonna care that she killed him. I'm gonna be more baffled. Like, what the fuck are you? What's your motivation?
You've been here for 5 minutes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm. No, someone said something like she's you know the person that Ghost killed back day that he told Tariq about.
Oh, his friend that he didn't want to kill.
What's his name?
I am not the.
I know you took him out.
So do you remember when Tariq said, "Oh, tell me about the time he killed my man"?
It begins with a.
Whatever his name is. Apparently, or someone told me that's his daughter. That's his daughter.
His daughter.
That's
How
his
old is Ghost? And that was his brethren. that he
Yeah,
killed.
no, but the guy was 15. He killed the guy at 15.
No, the guy was older than Ghost, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But he said, actually, how old is Tariq? Because I remember he said to Ghost Ghost said to Tariq, I was your age when I killed. What is his name? It's annoying me
Yeah,
now. It's not
what
Racer. It's proper in. It's like
Racers.
Racer. I don't know what's his
Racer.
name.
Man said younger racer.
I don't know what the name is.
Too much
It's bugging me.
SN1 for you, bro.
Bruv,
You can Google it.
I'm gonna. But how do I do that? What do I write?
You type anything. Who did Ghost kill in Power, or who did Tariq ask Ghost
Okay.
about killing in Power? Yeah, someone said that's her. Sorry, his.
Right, who
daughter.
did Tariq ask Ghost about? His name?
So that could be a possibility.
Roller. See, I wasn't that far.
Racer and Roller.
But I said it begins with a R. No, come on.
Okay, cool. I'll give it to you. Yeah, so apparently that could be Roller's daughter. Many years later, come to seek revenge for her father's death. Either way, we'll find out pretty soon if there's only 3
Indeed, we
episodes left.
will.
Quick predictions. Brent, who's the killer?
He's not dead.
He's not dead. Gina, who's the killer? Oh, he's not dead.
Don't let your happy influence you.
Nah.
Oh, sorry. I forgot about my man, Sax. Sax is a suspect too. No, I'm not saying he killed him. I'm saying he's a part of the mix.
He proper gets on my last nerve.
Because he's not dead yet.
What was Blanca?
I
Or
know.
the bold
The bald
cop
guy.
who got
He's been fired now, isn't it?
he got fired.
Yeah.
Revenge for the firing.
You're dumb. Get out, man.
I lie. What's his name?
Because of he's something
No,
W.
you know who it was?
Who?
It was Lobos. It was
You know what I
Lobos.
thought about?
It was Lobos' nephew come back from season 3 for the smoke.
Which would make
I'm playing,
sense,
I'm
but
playing.
it could be.
No, because
Even-
that would be too random.
Even what's it called? The brother and sister. What are they called?
Brother and sister.
The recent kingpins. The one who got her brother killed. What were they called? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
And the sister obviously is in prison now.
I'm confused.
Do you remember Tariq, the one that Tariq was sleeping? Not Tariq. Dre was sleeping with.
No.
The woman, the drug, and they
The drug lords.
The drug lords.
Oh, them lot.
Jimenez. Is it Jimenez?
Jimenez cartel.
Yeah, and they fought. Yeah, so I'm saying maybe it could be. Oh no, she's dead actually.
It was
She got
Rainer,
killed. She
man.
got killed by
It was Rainer. It was Rainer.
Jay. What's his name? Jason. Is his name. Remember when he made Tommy capture her, and then they had her in a cell, a warehouse, and he was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
she's dead as well." Forgot about that.
Oh, it might be the Spanx. After he got up. He came out of prison.
He's got no motive to kill Ghost though.
It was Blanca, man.
I think Tommy's gonna kill Spunks.
Oh, easy, badly. He has to. That one's going to be too easy, and he's going to have no issues doing it as well.
Yeah.
I really hope someone kills Tariq, though, even though it's not gonna happen. That's my dying wish.
Man said dying wish, you know.
I want a nigga gone.
It's annoying that they're going to create a whole.
No, that's a rumor. That's not a fact.
Okay.
So far, all we have is Power Book 2. It's going to be with Mary J. Blige and Method Man. That's all we know. They're two characters from the show. I don't want to see Tariq anywhere near that program, bro. The guy is an absolute nuisance. All right, shall we go from one show to the other? Anyone watching Love Island in here?
No, so is it worth me actually watching?
I'll be honest with you. Love Island is crap.
Mm-hmm.
It's something to watch because everyone watches it and you can banter and talk about it on Twitter and whatever. But it's crap. You're not missing out on anything, to be fair.
Yeah, I never really get home in time to watch it, so I'd have to like watch it on Plus
ITV
One
Hub,
or ITV Hub, and it's like that's too much effort.
Yeah, the big narrative this year so far is this Black Love. You know, there's
Everyone trying to
Ghanaian
push.
couple.
Yeah,
Mike and Leanne.
yeah, and everyone's trying to push that narrative.
Yeah.
I think if they're smart and they're clever, I generally don't think they like each other. But if they,
No, I think he likes her.
you sure?
She's a bit. Basically, they coupled up together because she was the only one left.
How do you manage to come to that conclusion without watching it?
I like, but I said I don't think they like each other.
Oh no, because I've been talking to people with it.
I've been reading tweets.
I've been reading tweets and I've been having combos with people just
No, you know what
getting
it
a
is?
filler.
Leanne, she plays her cards close to her chest.
Her chest, yeah.
And she's one of them girls. She probably feels a lot, but she doesn't really express it. And he's like, "Tell me how you feel, babe. Like, you know, you let me in. Like, big man's been 2 days.
Yeah,
he deals it."
And when you start doing but there's nothing wrong with her approach. But when you start doing it, and especially on these kind of shows,
Yeah,
man, listen, don't let nobody's child take you for idiots.
yeah. And then these two twin girls.
I
came
heard,
in.
and I heard they're dead. I've seen them, they're dead.
One of them picked him, so he was coupled with her for like a day, and he told her, "No, I don't want you.
I like Leanne.
I want Leanne." Told Leanne how he feels.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're gonna see how that manifests. But all in all, I'm not really feeling the characters this year. Hopefully, they bring some people in that's gonna spice it up.
I'm waiting for
it's a bit dry.
I'm waiting for like a, you know, the wild card people that they bring in.
Yeah, that will be a bit later on, a couple weeks down the line.
They need to bring in another Ovi still.
But yeah, right now I don't really have any favourites. Obviously, I'll support Leanne and Mike because they're my people's them. But all in all, the show's a bit crap right now. But it's only 2 episodes in, so I'm kind of off. Is it 3? All right, cool. Let's quickly get all the shows over. I love hip hop. What are you saying? Are you still watching it? No?
Yeah,
Yes, maybe.
I am. I just haven't watched this week's episode. I'm not gonna lie, the whole Chrissy and Yandy thing, yeah, it's not even them.
I didn't pay the powerful soundtrack.
It's what's it called? It's Kimbella. I find Kimbella extremely jarring.
Sorry, just because we have to do it.
All right, fine, go on.
I thought I played it.
They say this is a big rich town.
Why don't you get all of them?
Tradition.
Get a Love Island one, get a Love and Hip
Bright
one.
light city life, I gotta make it. This is where it goes down. I just happen to come up hard. Legal or illegal, baby, I gotta make it.
I never took a straight path nowhere. Life's full of twists and turns, bumps and bruises. I live, I learn. I'm from that city full of yellow cabs and skyscrapers. It's hard to get a start in these parts without paper. Homie, I grew up in hell.
Right, so I'm not up to date. I haven't watched this week's episode, but I've watched whatever's been happening.
Yeah.
And the whole Yandy, Kimbella, and Chrissy I think it's so jarring and it's so boring. Like, why are you lot still beefing after 10 years? It's pathetic.
Yeah, this season isn't what I thought.
They made it seem as if it was going to be so lit, and now they've come. I'm like, are proper jarring.
I'm not interested.
The only thing that's interesting is like the whole Joe, Sin, and
Not really, because you know what it is about Love and Hip Hop? They film it so long ago.
oh, the fact that you know that.
So we know
yeah.
in the present, like for example, during this episode, they're talking about Mendices coming out
Yeah.
in a matter of days.
Oh,
Mendices isn't out.
so we know that
So
doesn't
he
manifest.
doesn't come out. It doesn't
Yeah.
manifest. Joe and Tahiri. Joe is not with Tahiri in 2020, so that never happened. So it's like, it's better if Love and Hip Hop was more current. Like, they didn't film it 7 months ago and pull it out now. So it's like, we already know, because we're following these people in real life.
Yeah.
We know what's happening in their real life, so we know that these storylines, these narratives don't go in a certain direction. So it's like, it becomes almost redundant in that respect, especially with certain storylines. I was checking Mendice's Instagram page. Man's still in prison. He's looking good though, I'll be honest.
What, is he hench?
No, Mendice, for someone who's been in prison for 5 years, he's looking like a fine boy.
He's always been a fine boy though.
But he don't like, prison has affected him.
Yeah.
It looks like he's still in there.
So he probably gets good allowance, isn't it? Gets a trim on a weekly.
He's looking like he's on vacation, bruv, to be honest with you.
I hear that.
All right, cool.
Can't believe he's been gone for 5 years though. That's gone by really quickly.
Time.
What else has happened in Love and Hip Hop?
Literally, you tell me, bruv, because...
Do you know what I realised also,
It's all shit, mate.
about perception? So, I didn't know of Juju. I just knew Juju as Cam's missus, back in the day. And I kind of prejudged her because all I ever saw was videos of her twerking and Cameron filming it.
Yeah.
And I just kind of thought, who's this dumb broad?
She
Like,
comes very different.
however, watching her on Love and Hip Hop is too different. It's mad.
Yeah.
Like, I really love Juju, and it's I guess it's made me realize that you shouldn't really judge people.
No, not
and it's also like she's just being silly with her man. I guess it's just for me. I'm just annoyed that Cameron like filmed it and would put it out, but she's obviously okay with it, so that's why it happened. But it was like it's just for me. It's mad because I proper like prejudged her, like rah, like who's this dumb broad with a banging body, not knowing that she's a businesswoman. She's very smart. Like she is far from ratchet, if that makes sense. Like she's so far removed from it, but that's the perception I had of her. So yeah, it taught me a lesson.
Alright, cool. You know, I hear that. Don't judge a book by its cover. That's the story. All right, let's quickly get all the ratchet shit out of the way. So there's a picture that's
Lori Harvey.
A lot of stir. Well, there's two things.
Future?
Lori Harvey and Future, which is whatever. Then there's the picture of
The Black Girl Magic.
I'm not gonna lie, that picture is highly overrated.
Normani.
Lori Harvey, Normani,
Ryan Destiny.
Ricky Smiley, and
Who is Ricky Smiley?
Ryan Destiny. Sorry, I got mixed up. And Jordan Dunn, right? Is it Jordan Dunn?
No.
What's it? You don't even know what it is.
No,
bruv.
it's Thingy. What's his name?
Woods.
Christian Jordan Woods.
Jordan
that's
Woods. Sorry, close enough. So I have two takes on that picture.
it. Which one? The girls one.
The girls one.
Right.
So my
Is it gonna be a hot take?
no, it's not a hot take.
Don't say it.
No,
Because man likes.
It could be a hot take.
I can quote certain man talking about the pictures underwhelming.
Yeah, not me. That's Sid.
And the pictures not. You don't get the hype.
So
And it's not elite.
Sorry. Before you continue, the girl that he approached in the club.
Who, by the way, was out there in a crowd looking higgy.
What?
whoa, that was a bit.
Did you say that? Did you say that last week?
Higgy. I forgot. I just remembered now.
What's he talking about? He was talking up like she was bad.
Well, the one who
Oh
said
no, I'm
she had
talking
a man.
about Butterface. Never mind. You know who I'm talking about.
Let's move on. So actually, no, let me get to Sid's point. Sid said in the group, I'm looking at this picture, and this picture is so like unelite. He doesn't find it elite.
All right. So the girl that he approached, was she better looking than all of them?
I don't know. It's
She was good looking.
Could she fit in that picture nicely?
Yeah, she was paying. The thing is, I don't remember the first one he was talking about.
Yeah, but why is that a question?
The second girl I was talking about.
In my mind.
The second girl, you know the one that I thought he was talking about, that was the second one, not the first one.
Yeah.
I don't remember the first one, but the second one was, she fits. She's bad.
Yeah. Because if it is, you look at the picture, right? If it is that you can't get any chicks in that selection, you shouldn't really be talking smack.
Rah, them ones.
That's why I asked.
No, I hear that. But he said they were unelite. Elite is quite a high standard.
That's why I asked. The one he approached, the one is that he was going to risk it all
Was she
for.
elite? Yeah.
Was she elite?
Because what I said to him was, the only reason why you look at this picture thinking, are these girls elite is because Black Twitter has made you think that that this picture is the epitome of
conditioned.
Come on. Everyone's been conditioned to a certain degree, but the fact that he's trying to decipher whether or not this picture is elite and wondering why.
Yeah.
Is this elite? Nah, I don't think it's elite.
Man said
It's because
they
of Twitter.
look too Shisha Sundays to me.
No,
They're just
he
cute.
said that's what he likes. No, he said he likes.
No.
I thought that's what he said. No.
He said, Gloria said it's because you're used to contour. He goes, not sure it's this. I'm all about the natural. I think I just don't fancy them. They look too Shisha Sundays to me.
Okay.
They're just cute.
I thought he said that's what the type of girls he
No.
likes. Yeah, so my first take is, I've seen a lot of reposts. A few of them
I reposted it.
are just for, no, repost is not a big deal. some of them are cropping out Normani. That's what I wanted to say. So I've seen some which is just Ricky Smiley.
Her name is Ryan Destiny. Stop it.
And
Why do you call her Ricky Smiley?
I don't know why he calls her that.
because I don't know why, bro. To be fair, because
Childish.
Her name begins with R.
Okay.
And Jordan Woods. No, is it Jordan Woods?
Yeah.
Yeah. So people are cropping out Normani. I'm thinking, I don't know who Normani is, so I went to her Instagram page, checked her out. Normani's nice.
She's nice. Yeah, she's nice.
But in that picture,
it's not flattering.
she didn't
Yeah.
look too great. As the
No,
angle,
it's
she
the
was kind of
angle.
on the
Yeah,
side,
yeah.
face was turned.
No.
She
She
wasn't
actually,
that flattering, but she
Normani's
is
actually
nice.
hot.
She's nice.
She's just.
And that's why they cropped her out, because they were thinking, she's the Michelle, let's get her out of here. Just like P. Diddy got French and Kendrick out of the picture.
So on a perfect day, if all of them are on point,
Yeah.
how would you rate them?
How'd I rank
Who
them?
would be the first? Who would be the last?
This
is a useless exercise.
is just, you know, this is just
You just pardon.
Personally, in my.
frivolous exercise.
Yeah.
I would put, you know what? I don't know, because I'm very used to looking at Laurie Harvey, because I've seen them so many times. I don't really like Jordan
know.
Woods. So Jordan Woods probably be, you know what? I'll put Laurie first, then I'll put Ricky.
Ryan
What?
Destiny.
Ryan Destiny.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll put Normani,
And then Jordan.
then Jordan Woods.
Fair enough.
Gina.
I would put Ryan Destiny first. Then I would put Laurie Harvey. Then I'd put Normani. Then Jordan Woods.
Yeah, Jordan Woods is a bit.
And the thing with Ryan is I've been following Ryan for ages because I watch a show called Star.
Yeah.
So she's in Star. And when I first saw her in Star, I was like, this girl is peng. And then she's like a singer in the show. She's got a really good voice. She's like a songwriter. I just fell in love with her character. And she goes out with Keith Sellers. Is that his name?
Yeah, Keith from
The New Edition. Yeah,
story.
they're boyfriend and girlfriend.
The one who played.
So,
who did he play again? Ricky. Did he play Ricky Bell? No, he didn't play Ricky Bell. He played DeVoe, I believe.
right. So
She got some East African.
she looks East African, innit?
And my second take is, I don't think the picture's that great. People just gas because 4 of their faves are on the same picture, basically.
I don't even think it's people's faves because
No, they ain't people's faves. The way girls are talking about them for, especially
no, I
Ricky.
think. But you know what, Ryan, please.
No, I know her name.
But you know what it is also though, yeah. I think these lot are like they're very young, innit? So
Oh, I thought Laurie was the only young one.
no, they're not old.
No, I thought they were like mid-20s, 25,
I'm sure they're like
26.
I'm
I know
sure.
Laurie's like 23 because she just had her birthday
Yeah.
with the king of... why do men love Future so much? That's another
Ryan
thing.
Destiny's 25.
Brent. Men love Future. Future seems like... You know how girls love Beyonce? It seems like Future is...
Normani's
For the man
23.
The man them really
They
love...
man is it's
They
the man
love
them. It's not
Future.
all men.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't
It's not civilized man.
I
It's
don't-
the
I don't-
toxic man.
Like,
really. Like,
I don't
Mr.
understand it.
Misogyny.
Like, Future is the leader.
Yeah, they're all 22, 23, and Ryan's 25.
Okay.
So they're quite young.
No, Future is the king of misogyny. He has one song called My Collection. I'm sure you've
Is
heard
it the video where there's all different pictures? There's
Big
like
man. That's that song and video is the
But-
number one toxic for me anyway. The number one toxic masculinity song there is.
But you know what?
Fam.
You know the episode. You know the.
I listen to it and count numbers. No, I'm playing. I'm fucking around with y'all.
You
With
know-
y'all.
He just pardon.
you know the picture of his like high school photo or whatever, and they were like, you know what?
Meathead.
All of this makes sense now. Like we get it. Like we get
Oh, he
it.
wasn't getting girls then. No,
What? He looked like Kermit the Frog,
To be fair, he looks fucking the same to me. But
just with hair,
he just looks richer.
and he's got hair.
He looks the same, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you could understand the sentiment. Like back in the day, you weren't getting nothing.
So now he's
Now
running through
he's
things.
like,
Yeah, bruv, live your life, big man. Do you? I'm here for you, Future. But I just don't get why everyone's the man them are so like.
Yeah, I don't know.
On him like that.
I've never, even his music, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a Future fan. He's got a few bangers, but I don't take to him as an artist, if that makes sense. So I don't take to him as an artist. I don't take to him as like he's not my MCM. Like this,
I don't think it's anyone's MCM. I don't think girls don't like Future because they think he's so good looking. It's more about his
yes, his aura.
his aura,
yeah,
his
but you
swag,
can still
his demeanor.
you can still be someone's MCM and not be. It's not based on looks.
No, but I don't see anyone saying that he's their MCM. Is what I'm saying.
I feel like he has a lot of fans though, like a
Yeah.
lot of female fans who would fuck him.
Of course, because he's Future.
Yeah.
Lit.
He's with Laurie Harvey,
As they say.
so
But Laurie
There
Harvey,
is-
Laurie
there
Harvey,
is-
Laurie Harvey's with everyone.
yeah, but she
She's a
likes
collector.
powerful men.
She's a collector.
She clearly did that. No, she does.
The thing is,
She likes powerful men.
like, so made a good point. We've never even heard this girl speak before. Well, I haven't anyway.
Neither have I. Just for context, he is 36. Okay.
Laurie Harvey, to me, only moved mad in one scenario for me.
The Diddy and
It's the
son.
Diddy and the Puffy situation, because
Father and son.
from what I knew of her, she was engaged to
A basketball
Memphis
player.
Depay. No, he's not basketball. He's a
NFL.
No, he's a
Footballer.
footballer.
When
Memphis
you say
Depay-
football, as in
soccer.
okay,
She was,
Just
she was
needed
engaged to
clarification.
him for time. And that's who I knew.
but
her.
she's 23. So raw. How old was she when she got
She
engaged?
might have been 19 or something. I don't know.
Damn.
He's young as well, though. Then I knew her for going out with Trey Songz, Future, whoever. But the fact that you dated Justin Combs and Sean Combs, the Combses,
The Combs. Combs squared.
father and son, is mad.
No.
You dated the father and son.
If you break my heart, talk it to your father.
Everything else you do, I don't care. That's your business.
You're
But
gonna
you can't-
be my son.
father and
you
son is a
call
bit
me your
mad.
mother.
Am I lying?
I said, if you break my heart, talk it to your father. That's actual song.
I wonder how.
I'm gonna play that as my song
What
of the week.
conversation did Diddy and Justin have? Like, what was that convo?
How was it?
I'm gonna holler at. Do you mind if I holler at my girl? Yeah,
Who was there first?
that's my old work, pops.
Can I say something? Was it confirmed? As
Justin
in,
was there first.
no, but is it confirmed?
It's a chicken and the egg situation. to
No,
be honest.
it's-
No. Is it like solidly like facts message? Like as in
Who?
the fact that Diddy went out with her? Because I remember.
Come on, the pictures them walking together, matching clothes. Like, what else is there? They're walking
just
around
trying-
together
I'm
in
just- I'm
matching
literally just- I'm
pinstripe,
literally-
white and blue shorts and dress.
I'm dressed, you know. I'm just literally
Or
trying.
skirt.
I'm literally trying to just give her the benefit of the doubt, to be
Uh,
honest. But
Benefit of the doubt, she's a free woman.
No, she can do what she wants. But I'm
Yeah,
just
it's
saying.
powerful,
I'm
no,
just
G?
saying, father and son is a bit
Gina?
mad.
Mm.
Oh, so you're hip to his game now.
No,
Hip to whose game?
Hip to him
I
trying to
I
draw you
want
out.
her to speak on the power dynamic. Does
know
she
what it
see
is?
it as a
I-
liberating
No,
thing?
that's a crystal.
That's the
Come
crystal.
on.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah, it's
sorry,
not me because
sorry.
crystals
Sorry.
powdered pussy. You know, that's not me. Not like that. No, it's. Do you know? To be honest with you, I generally don't care. I don't care who she sleeps with. I don't. At my age, I'm trying to face my front and face marriage, isn't it? So I don't have the energy to even care about what people are doing with their vagina, bruv. Do what you're doing.
Yeah, do what you're doing.
Yeah. So I generally
But the
don't
father
care.
and son thing,
But
it's a mad thing.
I'm not gonna lie, I just find it very interesting that she's moving at this because same way, if there was a guy like Future who has been around, has got bare baby mums, I'm judging straight. You're a hoe, you're a slag, you're X, Y, and Z. So
Question.
question?
Let's just say you had a son,
Yeah.
Justin's age,
Mm.
and is her name Laurie, right?
Yeah.
She saw you somewhere,
Yeah.
obviously trending.
Trendin Sundays is back, by the way. 2nd of February. Get your tickets right now from ships.com.
And then she's like, that's a yummy daddy.
Mm.
And she saw the only way to get in
Mm.
was to go through the young one.
Mm.
Would you, upon her telling you this, would you like, well, I might just,
No, I wouldn't because you've been with my son. I
yeah,
can't even- I
but
can't
she
even look
gave
at
you, she told you why.
You're a baby. No, but you don't have, in that scenario, like, you don't have to go through
You don't
my
have
son
to.
to get to me. You just come straight to me. You don't
Yeah.
have to.
Yeah.
But no, I would never deal with a girl who dealt with my son. That's just madness to me.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Even
Suppose-
if she is like fire.
Suppose they weren't even dating. Suppose he was the guy, best friend type thing.
So, okay, so this is my son's friend.
Yes,
Essentially.
but he wants the girl, but she don't really want.
She don't
him
want
like
him,
that.
but she
Nah,
wants
because
you.
that's a slap in the face to my son. This is the girl that you want, you like, and I'll just come and take it from you.
I respect that though because some
Yeah, I
people,
like that. I like that.
Some
I
people
can't do that to
won't-
myself.
Loyalty. Well done.
some people won't care.
It's not that important. Is it that important to get girls? No, you're
For
going to
some-
go and
for
crush
some
your son's
people.
heart. Nah, big man. There's plenty more girls for me to get. Bro.
Banksy.
If it was Banksy. No, I wouldn't do it for Banksy. I'm sorry, Banks.
Hear that?
Call me though. I don't know what's going on. Still waiting for your phone call that you said you were going to holler about. You know what I mean?
We waiting, girl.
But yeah, I just find the father-son thing, man. That's all.
How old is Banksy now?
25.
Okay.
Oh, for 26. But yeah, no, Lori Harvey, she's a beautiful girl. She's built well. She's shaped well. God done a good job.
She's beautiful though.
Shout out to Lori Harvey.
Oh, by the way, can I just quickly? Did you see the tweet I put in the group? Not tweet, message from the our American listener who was not happy.
She actually DM'd me as well.
Oh, is it
Yeah.
about last week's episode?
Yeah. What'd she say again? I can't remember.
Oh, how like we proper don't rate Americans and like us say it's a shame because like Americans don't love Americans and then now we're saying that Africans don't like Americans, so like where they're meant to go,
Well,
like it's disappointing.
What was said about Americans?
Apparently, so basically, remember when I was saying how Sid was a calm and I got a bare annoyed by seeing and hearing all these Americans in Ghana, and then Doreen was like, I think Doreen was like, oh yeah man, they ruined it, they need to go home, whatever.
Oh wow.
But obviously it was said in jest, it was banter, like no one said it seriously. It was like all a joke. And obviously Sid was talking about Ethan, like talking about the family who like who were American and they bust into tree and whatnot. So it was banter, it wasn't serious. But I guess she listened to it and she was actually got put on by one of her friends, and it's like the first time she's hearing it, we're just slating Americans.
Well, first of all, shout out to all the American listeners. We love y'all. Secondly, fuck Sid and his opinions about Americans. The views of Sid, Jesse, Kojo are not conducive to the views of me, Gina, and Brent. Yeah, we love Americans.
No, and I did say that to her though, and I said, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't participate in that convo. And I was like, I don't live in Ghana, so I can't now come and say...
He was just a guest, by the way. Because obviously it's her first listen, so she don't know who's who. She's like, the six of them in the part, this part's lit. Not knowing that my man's the guest still.
Yeah.
I mean...
But I did apologise to her anyway, and I was like, if you took offence, I'm sorry. And I was like, hopefully we didn't put you off and you give us another listen. She was like, yeah, no, we good.
Okay, cool.
So we'll see.
I didn't realise that Americans were even being slandered. That's not the normal race that normally gets slandered by y'all, minus me.
Whatever.
Anyone seen the Yung Joc video?
No, is he an Uber driver?
Someone said that. Well, someone said it might be a troll, but so Brent, have you seen it?
No.
All right. So Yung Joc, do I have it? Oh, hold on. First and foremost, has anyone been listening to these Cassidy beats?
I mean, I've been watching them because you keep talking about them.
He has to start somewhere.
Wait.
No, but the one where he's proper.
This one, is a magazine. Hold on. Brent, look at the way he's breaking his
Let me
neck.
see. Oh yeah, it was this one. Yeah.
The thing is,
You know he feels it in his soul.
He nodded his head with so much confidence. Like, this beat is slapping, bro. This beat is trash. I'm livid.
To be honest, it's a choice of instrument.
But I like
if Neptunes were to do that but change that instrument, it would sound completely different.
You know what's mad though? I feel the way he's feeling. Like I feel his confidence.
Yeah.
The thing is, if the beat was trash, it's trash, and if it was good, it's good. But it's the way he's nodding his head to it, which is the problem. Man is in the zone.
Because it's his work, so he's thinking,
no, Cassidy is putting out. To be fair, there's a couple that were decent. Hold on, this is another one. This one has less aggression in his head. But you can tell he's the son of Swiss Beats. So these sound like BTS Swiss Beats production. Nah.
But I don't know what his sample kit is, to be honest. It sounds so bollocks.
It sounds like he's using. Remember on PlayStation 2 they had the game where you can make beats? I had that game, by the way. I was making beats.
But it proper sounds like very.
I was legit making beats on my PS2, bro. Legitimately. Yeah. All right, so let me find this Yung Joc video. If I can find it. I think. So basically, Yung Joc is driving an Uber, and there's two girls in the back. He's got his hood up. They're like, wait a minute, I recognize your voice.
Oh, is it?
Well, you look familiar, or da-da-da-da. And he's like, well, I'm sure you've figured it out by now. He goes, are you Yung Joc? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, why are you driving an Uber? Like, da-da-da-da. Let me see if I can find it. Should be able to find it. Here we go. Easy.
So I've been doing probably like really about 30, 40 days. 30 or 40 days.
You sound like somebody I know.
Huh?
You sound like somebody I know.
I mean, somebody you know, like who?
I don't know. What's your name?
I told you. Are you? I just want to ask a question. Are you Yung Joc?
Can you turn around?
I mean, I think y'all already put that part together, yeah.
Oh, so you didn't fell. You must have fell off or something. Like why? Why is you?
I gotta fall off.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to figure out. Like, you just driving for pull up and go. Like, what happened?
I mean, I just felt like it's an easy way to get some easy money right here downtown. I mean, I meet people. You know what I'm saying?
So I really think that's okay.
You think that's what?
So you said like what happened?
She's really got money.
You're giving him your money, right? And he's doing what, as he said, he's just, enjoying
Easy way to
life.
make money.
Yeah. Why? I don't understand people like that, to be honest, man.
So then this raised a question in the group talking about, respecting people's hustle or knocking their hustle, and people who are in the spotlight or have notoriety or fame having to do certain jobs for money, just the whole side hustle thing. I mean, that whole kind of conversation. So what do you think about, like, me, I respect it. I respect any hustle at any level. You could be Jay-Z and need to do something to make money and be Uber driver. It doesn't matter to me. Like, make your money however you got to make your money. Do you pay this bill?
Bruv.
Do you pay this bill?
Bruv.
Reduce it. So to me, get your money however you need to make your money in it.
Just never mind.
Go on, what are you going to say?
Just don't go selling your ass.
Yeah, no. Obviously, I'm talking about within...
Tasteful, I get it.
Be tasteful, but I'm not saying become a prostitute to make money.
If your child needs to eat, your child needs to eat.
I hear that still.
We sell that dick, man.
No, obviously,
Slang and dick.
so when it comes to what I just said, there's levels. I don't mean go and sell drugs or go and become a prostitute or do criminal activities, but a legit hustle. There's no embarrassment. Like if you need to go
and that's the thing, it's mad, yeah, because if he was selling drugs or doing fraud or doing something like not legit,
I think selling drugs would be worse.
I'm saying people would have a lot to say.
Yeah.
Like, but he's earning an honest living and you're coming to say, oh, I think you must have fallen off.
Especially after you said that he's meeting new people.
Like,
yeah.
I mean,
it's quick money and it's
don't
it's
rub
not,
it in now.
Yeah, it's too
You
much.
fell off.
But you know what? A lot of people are like that though. I feel like we are in a world and in a generation where everyone, it's about titles and accolades and like who you are and what you do. And a lot of people claim titles. Like you go on someone's Instagram, CEO of, please.
Yeah,
like, do you know what I mean? Like
you have a company logo.
You have
you have a logo
like
of a company name and you just put CEO in your bio.
Like everyone's trying to claim big boy titles and like big puff up their chest. But it's like, it doesn't make you any different. Do you understand what I mean? Like, I respect it 100, like 1,000%.
100%.
Me, I'm the kind of person, I'm a hustler, innit? So I'll never look at someone's grind and be like,
Trust me, I respect any grind. Get your money however you got to make your money.
Yeah. And I think it's hard.
Sell your ass.
I think it's very hard though for celebrities and people who once were somebody because there is that judgment. So
of course, the judgment's always there.
Did you read there was a thread on I think UK Gossip or whatever, and it was like, let's talk about your awkward
moments with
celebrities. And someone was like, oh, I think Gets delivered something to them, yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And then he was like, oh, you Gets, and then he was like, no. And then he left. And then he saw later on Gets' social media that he was in the area. So he was like, rah, like, you know, like you drive.
I say no. You obviously Gets.
We get it. You deliver for DPD. So what? Like, cool. Music isn't paying your bills. You got direct debits to pay, innit?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Listen, no, but I get it though. When you have a certain amount of like notoriety and fame and people expect a certain level of lifestyle from you or income and money, it's hard to now do a job that you deem as below your status level.
This is why I don't jump in front of cameras.
Oh, no, I get it now.
I deliver for Amazon, bruv. Oh, don't laugh. Wait, you just did this spiel about you respect this, that, and next, and now you're giggling?
No, because I think you're lying. I think you're lying, that's why.
Why must I be lying? Don't you rate Amazon drivers?
I do, but I think you're lying.
Okay.
That's why I smile, because I think you're lying.
See you guy.
Oh, so you do?
Yeah.
All right, big up then.
You ain't knocked on my door before.
I was a little bit wrong there.
What area?
No. Do you really deliver for Amazon?
Oh, yeah.
What area?
It's hard to believe what he says, though.
This area.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, only this area?
Yeah.
Fair enough. It's local to you, isn't it?
Straight.
Let's go for names.
Yeah.
There's,
hold
and
on.
this thing, ain't-
This is easy money.
yeah, I ain't
no.
gonna-
All bullshit aside, do you deliver for Amazon? Because I don't believe him. I think you're just saying it for
This is easy
conversation.
money.
So you
And nobody recognizes me.
cool. No. If you actually do it for real, then I don't want you to just say.
And
it
to
for
be fair, you don't really have to talk either. Like, it's just,
Here you
Here you
go.
go.
Thank you very much.
and you sign it and you're
Bye.
out the door.
Yeah.
No, I respect it.
I hear that. No.
Because I'll have to do that too, but I can't because people will recognize.
You big
where,
man.
where they'll recognize you. But that's the thing. But even if you were doing it, it's like, so what? Like, there's people I know who drive for Uber. Chisel drives for Uber.
Yeah, because
Chisel
no,
does bare
no,
things.
that's why I love Chisel because Chisel doesn't give a fuck.
He doesn't care. Chisel,
is baited than me, I think,
no, 100. Yeah, he is, and he drives Uber and he don't care.
because he don't care. To be fair, I don't care either. I'll do
Yeah.
whatever. I don't care.
Mm.
But at the back of my mind, I will be like, people will recognize me. But
But you know what I think?
care,
is-
You
though.
haven't
Can I
reached
just-
there yet
Can I just say
What's
what's
that?
really?
to not care that much.
Can I just say what's
When you reach there,
Yeah, no, I'm not.
then you're like,
I ain't famous,
yeah?
so but I do get recognized when I'm in public.
But you know what? I think what doesn't help here, and I think
no, I'm saying like you,
You don't-
haven't gotten
you're
to
not-
the place
you're
where
not that
you
point, you don't
need
need
to
it
go
that
and take a
much.
job like
Yeah.
Oh
that.
no, I'll have to go and do it.
Yeah.
If I want to do it to make extra money, I can. But yeah, I'm not the point where I need
bruv,
to
when
go
I'm
do it.
planning a wedding and you start hearing that I've picked up extra jobs and I'm doing cleaning or I'm doing X, Y, and Z, nobody come and chat for me, bruv,
Yeah, I
because
got
you're not
a
paying my
to
wedding.
pay. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying.
It's like the story I told in the group. I think I said on the pod before. When I was helping my cousin Luke out after hours, one girl walked in. She goes, "What are you doing there?" I was like, "What do you mean?" She goes, "But you've got a podcast
What does that mean?
and you're doing this and the third, and I heard you on Free Shots." I was like, "Yeah, and this is my cousin's shop, and I'm working here, and I'm helping him." She's like, "Oh, I just thought." I was like, "You thought what? What is going on here?"
So this is what,
Use it.
so this is what I was about to say, right? I think what makes things worse is when people ask you dumb questions like,
Yeah, what are you doing there?
"Oh, you were doing so well. What happened?" You clearly know what happened. Like, if I was, let's say I was an artist and
Yeah.
I was like doing really well,
Yeah.
and then obviously now you see that I work in a restaurant or whatever,
Yeah.
and you're like, "Rob, aren't you from whatever?" I'm like, yeah. Hi, you're right, yeah. Rob, boy, what happened? I mean, you know what happened because you clearly, like, you know the answer already. So it's like, why do you want to not shame me, but like, why do you want to hear me say it? It's like,
I'm going to spit in your burger.
The worst thing is, if that same girl went to Krypton Cones and she saw Conan serving food, is she gonna be like,
no.
"Couldn't wait, big man, my cousin owns this place. I'm helping him." End of story.
Yeah.
And even if this was my
Even if-
job,
yeah.
Wait, you
then
got-
what?
what is it to you?
You got a
Yeah.
podcast. What are you doing behind the counter?
Yeah.
She goes, but I heard you on Free Shots.
Man said I heard you on, like,
No,
to say you get paid
no,
for being on there.
she legit said-
She was doing.
But I heard you on Free Shots. What does that mean? So I get paid to be a guest on Free Shots to the degree that I don't have to work.
That's a t-shirt slogan, to be honest.
I saw you on Free Shots. To be fair, people do recognize me for Free Shots.
Yeah.
Which happens. Oh, your voice sounds mad familiar, man.
Mm.
You were on Free Shots, innit? But yeah, so going back to this topic. In the group, did it go anywhere else? Or was it just
I don't even remember seeing it in the group, boy.
Oh, you must have been doing something else. Yeah, no, it was just about literally don't knock anyone's hustle, get money however you need to make money.
Legitly.
It was about, I think it was about feeling shame. And that a lot of people won't do certain jobs because
Of shame.
they feel shame or embarrassed and they care about what others think too much. And people care
100%.
about, like, for example,
Yeah.
all these MCs or rappers, whatever, they wouldn't get a job, say, working at Tesco's and McDonald's because they're afraid of what others think of them. And that's literally the nucleus of
I think everyone's like that.
they think everyone's like that to a degree, but listen, like I said in the group, I wake up every day trying to have a bit more of I don't give a fuck. Like I want to, you know what I mean? Every day I want to not give a fuck.
And just live your life.
More and more and more and more and more.
And just do what you gotta do.
The more you don't give a fuck, the more
easier life
you'll
is, yeah.
blossom. Trust me, because subconsciously we all care about what others think of us.
No, you're right.
And I think we put too much emphasis on that because people are not even thinking about us, but we think they are.
And if they are, they're thinking about you in that moment. But once that moment
Yeah.
passes, then what? So
It's
it's like,
always a
okay,
moment.
cool. I see you in McDonald's or you serve me food. All right, cool. After I've left and I've gone, what's
Yeah.
next? Like,
Yeah.
they're not gonna think about me when at home and be like, rah, you know, today I saw a man like gets, like serving
Yeah.
KFC and no.
You know what I mean? So yeah, if you're out there and you're hustling,
We respect the hustle.
Hustle. So shout out to Yung Joc for,
And
keeping it real, man.
And it's
keeping
mad
his real, getting
because
his money.
I feel like in this day and age as well, yeah, we're proper of a generation where everyone has a side hustle. Like, well, more often than not compared to before. Like, everyone has like a side business or something. Because obviously we've come to realise that one stream of income is not going to cut it at the way things are going, innit? But I feel like it's easier for women to have side hustles because there's so much room in like the beauty industry or the creative space like that you can earn money and it's not frowned upon. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like eyelashes, makeup, hair, nails, massages, waxes. Like you literally could do anything.
Yeah, you can.
And no one's gonna judge you and be like, oh, she's an eyelash girl.
I think a lot of us pursue side hustles or others, no, not so much other streams of income, but it seems like it's now
fashion,
part of social currency.
Yeah.
So we feel as though
You've got status.
Yeah.
No, I get it because so one of my clients, I was talking to her and then I was like, oh, what are your goals for 2020? Like, what do you want to do this year? Whatever. And she was talking about work and she was like, do you know what? I generally enjoy my job. Like, I'm actually cool with it. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And she was like, do you know what? At one point, I felt like I needed to have a side hustle because that's what everyone was doing and all my friends were doing it. And she was like, but there's nothing, I'm not passionate about anything. So what's the point? And I was like, babe, you do know that it's not for everybody. Like, entrepreneurship is not for everybody. Not everyone needs to run their business. Not everyone is built to run a business. Like, some people generally are here to work a 9 to 5 and work for somebody else. And they're okay with that. And there's generally nothing wrong with that. There's like so many quotes where it's like, you spend 8 hours a day working for someone else, working on their business, but when you go home, you don't work on your dreams. What if my dream is to work for somebody else? What if my dream is to be a lawyer? I don't have to own my own firm. That's not my dream. My dream is to be a lawyer for a massive firm. Like, I feel like you're right. It's social currency. It's like, if you run a business or you got a side hustle or you know, it's like you're put on another level of like importance or like, you're a bit elite. You do your business full time. You don't work a 9 to 5. Like that whole quitting your job and being self-employed. Do you know what I mean? But it's like, it's not all glitz and glamour.
Well, do you think that? I think it's opposite.
No, I feel like a lot of people I've met, give me praise and accolades for quitting my 9 to 5 to do to do what I do.
Yeah, I can see that as well, but I see it as people who have 9 to 5s, I think they look at themselves as being a bit above.
I don't.
No?
Definitely not. No. I think it's the other way around. Like,
so?
100%.
Okay.
Like, I get...
Because even the 9 to 5 is also looking for a side hustle.
Okay.
So they can get onto it.
Well, 9 to 5 to a certain degree, because 9 to 5s are all, there's levels of 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's all about the wage, innit?
Yeah.
So I think it depends on what your 9 to 5 is and how much you're earning.
Yeah.
But from my experience, it seems like people who have 9 to 5s see themselves as a bit more on the upper echelon than people who are self-employed.
I think in this day and age, creatives are looked at as
more elite now. 100%. Yeah. I feel like I see it. You kind of even see it like in social circles where even when like you go out to social events and stuff, like the creatives are, do you know what I mean? Like, and I feel like a lot of...
Yeah, but those are creatives who are being paid well. And those are creatives who
not even
have notoriety.
Not even, brother, not even those that I even paid well. There's people I know on the gram, who look booked and busy.
Yeah.
They're working for free, by the way. Like, they are booking loads of jobs.
Yeah.
I know they're not getting paid and I know they're doing all of this shit for free. But you're gonna put it out there and in the comments, hands in the air emoji, collect the bag, sis, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, again, this is an example of like just selling a false narrative that, I don't have a job and like I'm self-employed and I'm whatever. But these times, when it comes to paying someone like me, you're telling me, I'm waiting for invoices to come through.
Reduce it.
All the way.
So are those people claiming to have all of them bookings and getting paid for them bookings?
Yeah, like collecting all the bags this year. Like,
okay, so
they're putting out that false narrative.
But that in itself could be powerful because you know the whole fake it until you make it thing.
Fair enough, yeah.
Yeah, if it is you create this this aura of oh my goodness, then that's the thing to get now.
And to be fair,
more people
no, it's true, and it's about the universe, isn't it? And put in what you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, for me, do
Yeah, like-
whatever you think is necessary to win in it.
I hear that, but
And
just
if-
don't sell a dream though, man, because you've got people looking to you for inspiration, and people like young, impressionable people who, and I guess no one obviously asked to be a role model. I get it. Like you hear people say it all the time, like I didn't ask to be this role model, so I don't want that pressure. But you also have to kind of live in your truth at the same time. Well, for me anyway, I feel like I respect.
strongly believe that.
I respect. I'm a person who likes to think I live in my truth in it, and I don't
100%. I
because
live
I
my
don't
truth
because
1000%.
I don't want someone to see whatever's going on and message me or be like, nah, you're doing it. Do you know what I mean? Is like you're just with this hype, and I'm just like, no,
Yeah, like
it's
for
not
me,
that. Like I think I naturally dumb everything down in general anyway. Like I know this. Like I've been told I'm a bit too humble, or it comes across as lacking in confidence. But I'm like, you know what? It's not even that. For me, I just never want to come across like I'm too big for my boots because, bruv, there's dry spells, there's dry periods, you know what I mean? So it's like, I'm not going to sit here and act like I've got everything together and I'm booking all these jobs these times. I'm not.
yeah, I don't exaggerate anything. Like literally, you get it exactly how it is.
Mm.
No
Even
lies.
squinting eyes.
No lies are told. What do you mean?
The fresh trim squinting eyes right there.
Look, that's natural, babes.
That's what I'm saying. You say you don't exaggerate anything. I said even
Oh.
the squinting eyes.
Yeah. Listen, no, I believe in just being honest and being yourself and just living your truth and not lying for clout, which is the word of the century, innit? Just do you, bruv. And yeah, no, in the creative space as well, it comes with the territory having to do work for free. The kind of, especially when you're trying to get your foot in the door. I mean, when I was first working in the music industry, I was doing so many things for free, bruv. I was working for free all over the gaff. But that was all to gain
Establish
experience,
yourself. No, I
to
get it.
network.
Totally.
I didn't get paid for a lot of stuff I done. But yeah, no, I actually thought that people who had jobs kind of looked down on people.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
I've never
Not looked down on.
I get it though, but
I
just,
think it's all
no.
relative to what you're doing
Mm.
and even relative to what the other person who's got a 9 to 5 is doing as well.
Yeah.
But I just had this, I think it's because I'm always in Canary Wharf.
So I get it. That's a different environment.
Yeah, but they walk around like zombies.
Yeah. And I walk around in a tracksuit.
So you always look like a bum.
To be honest,
in
No,
their
I
eyes.
never look like a bum.
No, I said in their eyes. I know you don't.
Fresh.
I know you don't look like a bum. I see you. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know.
I look at them, the 9 to 5ers, as they have something secure. And
And stability.
I find it's very perverse when it is they have gotten to the stage where they look on social media and they feel as though they aren't doing enough.
Mm.
So they look to do something else.
Yeah.
I don't like this era for that particular reason.
Yeah.
Everybody's lying online and destabilizing people in their security.
Mm.
But again, I guess it's up to that same person.
Yeah, no, it's up to the person on the other end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To unplug from the matrix,
This
bro,
is it.
and stop believing everything you see and stop being influenced by everything you see and hear, and then it consume you, bro. You just got to be independent. You got to have independent thoughts than what you see on the web. That's what
Yeah.
the thing is. The internet is such a great tool, but at the same time, it's very toxic. You know what I mean? If you let it infiltrate your psyche too much, you'll end up living a false life, bro. But yeah, I think it is because I'm always in Canary Wharf, to be honest. And I'm around with these suited and booted, high-powered mother suckers.
No, I get it.
And I'm just there in my Lakey tracksuits. But yeah, man, it's a hustle, though. I've been self-employed for 5 years now. Just trying to diversify my portfolio.
Hear that?
You know what I mean? But it's good, though. I love the freedom. Sometimes I do want to go back to 9 to 5, but I just love the freedom, bruv, and be able to do what I
That's
want
the
to do.
thing.
Bruv.
Even for me, it's like when people ask, "Oh, do you think you could ever go back to work?" And I thought, you know what? Unless I was extremely desperate, or if it was like a short, temporary goal. If I had a short, temporary financial goal
Yeah.
that I needed to hit, like a wedding, I would. But other than that, no, because again, I love the freedom. I love being able to just go and come as I please and
Yeah.
kind of schedule my day and just be flexible with it and not feel like I'm suffocated by life.
Yeah. And my last 9 to 5, I'm not gonna lie, I hated it, bruv. I was working in sales and I hated the everyday mundane routine, coming home late. 'Cause I used to work either 10 to 6 or 11 to 7 or 8, one of them ones, anyway. I started a little bit late, so I just started at 9, so at 10 or 11, but I finished work at like 7 or 8 every day. So I used to get home late all the time. I was tired. I had the same routine: get home, make some food, eat, go bed, wake up again, commute. Oh, I remember one day I was in the office. I walked out of the office. I just wanted to scream, bruv. I told my manager, I'll go for a walk. I went for a walk now. I just walked down the block. I was working in Barbican. You know Barbican Estate? The massive Barbican Estate. It's like a famous estate building. It's old. I think it's been there since like World War II or whatever. You know, in that estate now. It's where Skepta shot down video.
Okay, got it.
Yes, I'm in there just walking around now, and I'm just like, just trying not to scream, bruv. So I was taking deep breaths, just trying to calm myself down, walk back in, finish my day and went home. But that started to happen too much. I thought I can't do this no
So
more.
you were like, you know what, it's not for me.
I just
anymore.
quit.
I
Literally, I just quit. I thought I can't do this no more. That's last job I had. But I'm not saying I wouldn't do a 9 to 5 again, but it will have to be something that I love. I wouldn't go back and do 9 to 5 just from the money. It would have to be something that I enjoy. I want to wake up every day and enjoy and look forward to going to work. I want a job where I take my work home with me and I don't even mind doing it because I enjoy this shit. You know what I'm trying to say? Not just a job for the sake of it. Obviously, those jobs, I've had many jobs in my life where I just done it for the money or done it because it was a job for income. Do you pay this bill? But at my age now, if I get 9 to 5, it can't be just for money. It has to be something that I actually enjoy doing, I have a passion for. You know what I mean? Or it's not worth it, bruv. You know what I mean? Man can die any day because man don't want to live that life where I hate waking up in the morning. Imagine that. I used to hate waking up in the morning. Can't go to work. Oh, I hate my job.
No, I get it. I've been there. Like,
it's long.
I've been, you know, when you actually, for me, if I cry at work or if work is making me cry because I'm so unhappy or so pissed off, then it's time to leave.
Yeah.
And this happened to me before. So I was like, that's when I was at FOS, that's why I quit, because I was like, do you know what? This is becoming too brain numbing.
Yeah.
My management changed and I hated my new manager.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I can't, nah.
Yeah. Even like retail days. I remember I used to work at TK Maxx years ago, Everyone kind of hated the job, but everyone was done it, innit?
I think everyone hates retail.
One particular this girl, in the middle of the shift,
she went out and
she just walked out, bro.
Listen.
She dropped the clothes on the floor.
Yeah.
And I don't think she went to get a coat from the back.
Yusuff, my bedroom done that at Top
be like
Shop.
that sometimes.
My friend done that
I
at Top Shop
dying.
in Knightsbridge, right?
Yeah.
And she went on her lunch break and she never came back.
Fam.
And what was really annoying is they kept asking me, have you heard from Gina, have you heard from Adiola? I mean,
She's left, bitch.
Obviously, and I'd spoken to her. She was like, I'm not coming back. I was like, no, I haven't. They'll be like, oh, she's been on the rota for the past couple of days and she hasn't turned up. We just want to check that everything's okay. And I was like, oh, I haven't spoken to you. I don't really know. Adiola's like, tell them bitches I'm not coming. I'm like, yo.
No. Do you know how stressed you have to be,
to walk out
to
and come
leave
back?
your job in the middle of the shift and just walk out?
Listen.
That's something that's been built up for, it's not just a decision you made today. It's something that's been backing up, been pending for time. And today was your breaking point. You just thought, fuck this shit. And you just bounced. Like, that's a mad thing. Everyone was like, yo, did you see Theo? She was gone.
Would you leave loud or would you leave quietly?
No, quietly, man.
No, I wouldn't. What, you mean in the middle of a shift? Just like, fuck it.
Nah, let's just say your line manager has been edging you for years.
Yeah.
And this was the day you decided, I'm gone.
Yeah.
Would you leave loud? Tell that her or him or they about themselves before you duck?
If
or
it was
just...
No, but if it was that type of scenario, like we've never had a good relationship, I actually don't like you, you're pissing me off, I've got things to say, then
Yeah, and suppose they're talking to you, and in that moment, you're like, yeah, this is the last conversation we're having. Right after we finish talking, would you stop them?
If I knew, for example, imagine me and my manager having a heated discussion, debate, whatever, and I knew I'm going to quit this moment. Yeah, I'm going to give it to them. Not physically, verbally, I'm going to leave.
I'll be like, fuck this shit and take the clothes and throw them on the floor. Like, or take everything, throw everything
Clean that up. Clean that up,
bitch.
She just dropped the hangers. All you hear is clink, and she was gone.
Gone again.
But no, retail. Obviously, when you're doing retail, you're at a younger age, so it's kind of like it's whatever at the age, isn't it? But retail jobs are just
retail's for everybody, by the way. Yusuff didn't mean that.
What do you mean?
Oh, when you said that you only work there in your younger age.
Yeah, let me retract that statement.
Because
Retail is for all ages, all sizes. I just mean, in my experience, all my retail jobs were when I was younger. That's kind of what I meant. Let's move on.
You know what though? I've had retail jobs that I've loved. So working in Marks, when I worked
because of the team and that.
When I worked in
team.
M&S on King's Road, it was South London up in that bitch. Listen,
And also, when I say
it was
retail,
too lit.
in my mind, I'm thinking about clothes. But
Yeah,
retail
anyway.
is broader than clothes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, for example, I worked at Carphone Warehouse.
That's
retail.
Yeah.
I loved it. At a certain stage. Towards the end, I hated it. But at the beginning, funnest job I ever had.
Yeah. So
Funnest job I ever had,
It literally depends on the team, the
Team was
environment.
lit.
Like, honestly,
Hella jokes.
even, okay, so I hated working in Primark, yeah, with a passion. Like, I hated it. However, everybody in my college was working in Primark. So it was two jokes.
Yeah.
We would always catch each other. We'd go downstairs in the stock room or like chill down, and you'd hear them call your name on the when you've been gone for time.
Yeah.
Like, it was too funny. And obviously everyone would get trained. We worked in Lakeside, so the trains are always at a set time. So like, going to work and coming from work was fun. Just being at work was bloody jarring.
Yeah. Nah. I started working when I was 16 or 17. I worked at Woolworths, retail jobs. I've worked at Carphone Warehouse. I've worked at O2. I've worked at Aldo, the shoe shop.
Yeah. They're still there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, true. TK Maxx. Do you remember this shop called USC? It's a clothes shop. I used to work there, but this was in Southampton. What retail jobs? Fitness Fest, not retail. A few others I'm probably forgetting. But yeah, I've had bare retail jobs.
It's working in a cinema retail.
Not really. It's more of a service job, I guess.
I've worked in Topshop. I've worked in Dorothy Perkins. I've worked in M&S.
I worked in Next as well. Forgot.
I worked in Next. I worked in Primark. And that's it.
Primark looks like stress. I'll be honest.
No, you know what? It is and it's not, because although the shop is really big, they've got hella staff.
Which Primark was it?
Lakeside.
That must be massive.
It is huge, but there's so much staff. Like, they've got there's too many employees. So although Primark looks extremely messy, Primark this is what's mad, yeah? I worked in New Look, and out of all the jobs I worked in, New Look in Stratford was the worst job I've ever had in my life, because we never finished on time. So generally the shop would close whatever time, and then you'd have an hour left to tidy up. We never finished tidying up within an hour. They would literally keep me there, but they would literally keep me in that shop until like sometimes 3 hours later. Obviously you get paid, but
3 hours.
Listen, there's times where we literally will be like, we're going home, like, you're taking the piss. It's not our fault that the shop isn't clean. You don't have enough staff, you're short staffed, stop being cheap and hire more people. Do you get what I mean? But working in New Look was a rattler. And then I got to M&S. M&S, you're there 15 minutes after the shop closes, whatever, and then you're gone. Primark,
efficient.
They didn't keep us there for long, as big as the shop was, because obviously in the morning there's always people that come to work an hour early. So whatever you lot don't get done,
they do in the morning.
So even though it was a shop, a really busy shop, which you would expect to be like hell to work in, it weren't like that at all.
Okay.
So it wasn't that bad. And I was always on tills, to be honest with you.
Okay.
So and tills is a breeze.
What was the second funnest? Aldo was fun because me and Dammy, not that.
The other one, when it came to my birthday.
Yeah. So me and him used to work in Stockholm together. So we used to send the shoes down, like whatever, I need to size 6 in this, we're going to get the shoes. So we used to just jam in the stock room, crack joke, mess around, get shoes, whatever. So that was fun, to be fair, because I was working with my friend. But yeah, when it comes to them jobs, if your team's good and you got friends there, you can vibe, you can have fun, it just helps the day.
And mate, you just have to use your head. So when I was in Topshop, I did sales. I was there for like 2 years.
Yeah.
I did sales. Then afterwards, I was like, listen, customer service is not me. I don't care about, and I was in Knightsbridge, Arabs, rude Arabs who just don't respect you because you're black.
No,
like
tips, no?
No.
You don't get big tips?
No.
Everyone who told me they work in Harrods.
I didn't work in Harrods. I worked in Knightsbridge in Topshop.
I thought they were working. Sorry.
No. So
I heard Knightsbridge and got excited.
No, we weren't getting tips there. Like, they were rude. Like, you know them ones where they just had they were too rude in it. So I was like, do you know what? I can't continue to do this. So I just spoke to my manager, and I really liked the woman that works like back of house. And I was like, listen, I want to work in like, not head office, but in the staff room. So I did money for the best part of like 8 months. Best best 8 months of my life. Come in there, plug your iPod, play your music. All I'm doing all day is counting money, going through receipts, checking if people are doing errors. So we're the people that if you're stealing money or if things are going left, we're clocking you. Do you know what I mean? And it was so fun. And that's all I did. Although it was like in a box, there was no windows. It was a bit claustrophobic, but it was so much better than having to not deal with customers. And then if they were short-staffed, I'd go in stock room. But I was like, listen, don't put me shop floor. Never doing it. No, not interested.
I'm interested to know. Have you ever worked retail before?
No.
Okay. Oh, no, but Amazon delivery is retail.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's retail, bruv. You're delivering goods.
No, it's not.
It's more delivery though.
Retail, God. All right.
You don't believe that he does it, innit?
No, of course I don't. Last time I checked, well, I don't want to put your business out there. There's another job you had that, unless you quit that job, I can't see how you're doing this studio, Amazon delivery, and the other job that I know you.
I don't work anywhere else other than Amazon and.
Oh, so you left the other job?
Time ago.
Huh?
Time ago.
Is it? When?
Wait, is this
7-8 months?
Oh, so that's not that long ago.
Which job are you talking about?
Where you work with kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I was thought you were talking
You left
about.
that 8 months ago?
Yeah.
Oh, I never knew.
Yeah. I go back now and again when it is I have nothing to do during the day.
Don't you volunteer
and
sometimes?
no deliveries, no deliveries to make. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I'll
All right.
get back to the kids and that. Really.
I'm now starting to believe him. All right. What's next on the agenda? I've got Harry and Meghan Markle. Shall we discuss?
Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't think you guys would touch on that.
Why?
I just didn't think you guys had reach, but we about to see now.
Listen, cuz
we about to do some potting.
mature content.
Mature content.
All right, let me play. Well, to be fair, people saying this video was old.
The black woman.
Nah, this is a video of Harry talking to a reporter. Where he's essentially saying, y'all niggas killed my mother. I ain't gonna let you kill my wife. Basically. Do I have it saved? Please, I do. Boom.
You know, my mum clearly taught me a certain set of values of which I will always try and uphold, despite the role and the job that sometimes that entails, if you know what I mean. But I think I will always protect my family, and now I have a family to protect. So everything that she went through and what happened to her is incredibly raw every single day, and that's not me being paranoid. That's just me not wanting a repeat of the past. And if anybody else knew what I knew, be it a father, be it a husband, be it anyone, you'd probably be doing exactly what I'm doing as well.
All right, so this clip is old, so it's not related to him and Meghan taking a step back from the royal family, but he said what he said, regardless if it's old or new, and it still has a lot of context and it's still related.
That was Machiavellian there.
You know what I mean? Man said, if you knew what I knew, fam, he just snitched, basically. Man said, you niggas killed my mum because she went and dated a Muslim. I'm not who you think I am. I'm just, what's his name? The ginger guy. What's his name? That's the dad. Brent.
What ginger guy?
What is it? Am I not? Does the queen listen to the pod? What's going on? No, there's a rumor, conspiracy, if you want to call it that this is Harry, right?
Yeah.
Harry is not the son of Prince Charles. He's actually there's a man
that Diana was
rumored to be dating or having an affair with, or when they split. I can't remember his name. He's an actor. He's got ginger hair. He looks just like Harry. Let's be honest. And they're saying that's Harry's real dad, and that Charles has been raising a son that wasn't his, obviously knowingly, just to save face for years now. I believe it to be true. I believe Brent believes it to be true because Brent is a fellow conspiracy theorist. Like I am. Yeah. I'm a big listen.
I know
the world cannot be just what we think it is, bro. It's impossible.
Yeah.
It's absolutely impossible. There's a lot of dark secrets in this world, fam. I'm telling you, and I think this is one of them. This man is not that man's son. Sorry, I'm not having it. Who called him? I think Babs called him a jacket. I can't remember what
called who a jacket?
Prince Harry. I can't remember what the definition of a jacket was, but it's something like obviously you got like a bastard who's someone who's born. Your parents are not married, right?
Mm.
There's jacket is another term that he described. I can't remember what it meant exactly. But so what do you feel about, first of all, Harry and Meghan
wanting to leave,
taking a step back from the royal family, the Queen's letter, the Queen driving the Range. The Queen is driving a Range Rover. She's 92 years old. Why is she driving? I don't understand why she's driving. Should she have a driver?
Was that real or was it?
No, that's real. I don't know if that video is.
No, that was a deep fake.
Huh?
That was a deep fake.
No, there's a video. I've seen her driving a Range Rover before.
Yeah, but they created that.
Okay, so this one's fake. But regardless, I've seen her drive a Range before and she's old.
When she was 20 years younger?
No. In the last couple years. It might have, even if it was 10 years, who cares?
I was joking.
She's 92 now. So even if it was 10 years ago, she was 82. 10 years before that, she's 72. She's the Queen, bruv. She should be in the passenger seat.
Maybe that's because she enjoys driving.
No, she does. It's fine. But I'm saying it's a bit mad for her.
Did you watch The Crown?
Did I watch the what?
Crown.
The film?
Yeah.
No, the series thing. No, I didn't.
No.
She's always been whipping.
No, she has. But I just find it.
Because you haven't seen her.
I find it one impressive
Mm.
that she's how old she is and she's still driving and she still wants to drive is the big thing for me. And two, that she's the Queen and she's not being driven around. I mean, you got businessmen who are driven around every day.
Bow to the pussy.
This is the Queen. Yeah. So what's our thoughts about Meghan and Harry leaving the royal family?
So, meet us after 7. What are your thoughts?
All right, I don't have an issue with them doing it. I understand why they're doing it. And let's be honest, like, do you know what I don't understand, from the British public? Like, how they generally don't see it as racism or they don't see that they're being nasty towards her in comparison to how they treated, is it Kate? Kate Middleton? Like, the comparisons are mad. I think I saw today, like, the articles of side by side of them doing the same thing, but just how the articles are, like, just spoken about. I was like, it's mind-blowing. Like, after a while, you would get tired. Bruv, it's not even been 2 years. Like, this is so early on. And it's like, you've caused so much grief. How long do you think it was going to last for? I respect Harry. And I feel like someone said this and I was like, it's so true. Like, it goes to show, like, when a guy loves you, like, proper is in love with his family and what he's got going on, he's going to do anything to protect it, even if it means
leaving the royal family.
Like, that's a big deal.
No, it's a major deal.
Like, it's a massive deal. And the fact that he's okay to do it, knowing the consequences of what's about to happen, but still do it, I have nothing but utter respect for him. However, I was still having a conversation the other day and they said, you know what though? It didn't have to be public. Like, they probably could have just went to Canada and he could have gone back and forth and it not have been a proper announced thing. I don't know.
Why
if
do you
true.
think they felt it needed to be public?
How or why?
Why do you think they felt it needed to be public?
I think they wanted, well, because Meghan's disrespect has been public. Like, obviously the British media
100%.
have been disrespecting her and, being, racist. And they've made it's a public thing. So I think they also wanted to make their feelings public as well. So that everything's kind of open. You kind of guys know where we stand. This is our stance.
And it just
what's
goes to
happening.
show we don't fuck with you.
And listen, he's 3/4 black.
Bro.
You know what I'm trying to say?
It's mad because, like, when I just hit, like, do you know what the worst thing is? I don't know what Meghan's actually done. Like, I don't think anybody can say anything tangible. Like,
No, she's done nothing but be
but who she is.
a mixed race girl.
But that's why I'm saying it's crazy, because when I'm watching Katie Hopkins,
She fell in love with
a white
prince.
a prince. But when I hear, like, Katie Hopkins talk and they're like, she knew what she was doing when she fell for our prince. She preyed upon him. And
That's what I'm saying.
and I'm like, wow.
Because she's mixed raced, she's not allowed to pursue the prince because she's like, so
It was devilish.
She's
intent.
not worthy, basically.
she's not worthy
She's
because
not
she's
worthy.
mixed race.
But you want to know what?
Racist.
You know what I think is crazy though?
It's not
yeah?
that she's mixed race.
She's not even.
She's black.
They see it as
Yeah.
one
But-
job rule.
but let me
So-
tell
I'm
you
just
what's mad.
trying to say how it is. But
This
yeah,
is, but
black.
I feel like this goes to prove why colorism within our community don't mean shit, because she's the lightest of the lightest in our community, right? She's someone you would class as a lighty that in our community to a degree has been put on a pedestal. However, it just goes to show to a white person, you're a nigger regardless. Black is black. They're not seeing mixed race and whatnot. Do you know what I mean?
It's mad.
Because someone was like, imagine she's not even black. Like she don't even look like, she ain't got an afro or like have proper dark
She's not her mum,
Afro-Caribbean
basically.
features, and they're moving mad. So how mad, like would they move even madder if she was like,
Listen, it wouldn't even happen if it was other.
but that's what I'm saying.
Like if it was you, for example.
No, get out of here.
Like, Harry, please report to the royal quarters. Walking there, pow, pow, pow.
It's mad. Like, for example, remember the guy who made
kill him off.
the guy who made the joke about their baby and put a picture of a chimp
Yeah.
and said this is what their child is gonna look like. And I was like,
he normally depicts chimps in royal.
does he? Yeah.
He that's his thing.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So
It was just very unfortunate that at this time the person was black, so it got taken in a different context.
yeah, it was a coincidence.
Okay.
I don't say that, but I'm telling you, that's his skill. He draws monkeys and puts them in royal attire and whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I think it's mad how you can just tell someone you're not allowed to fall in love with this man because you're black and he's a royal, and royals can only marry white people, and you're not white, so fuck off. This is essentially what it is. I'm sorry. I gotta give it to you raw. Ooh, baby, I like it raw.
Ooh,
baby, I like it raw. Like, I gotta give it to you raw, big man.
Dumb.
You are not white, so therefore you cannot marry Harry. I really want to be a fly on the wall and hear the conversations that happen behind the scenes.
One of my friends said that before she came to this country, she didn't really lean too tough into her black side anyway. She surrounded herself with a lot of white folk.
But yes, apparently she's not even like.
Yeah, she don't even care about the.
She ain't like, yo, homie, yo.
She's not a black
when
mixed
she
race
when she
person.
came here and she got identified as black, that was the biggest offense for her.
She's a black white supremacist.
She's vexed because
Dave Chappelle thing.
hey, I'm one of you guys.
Imagine that. Imagine me.
And they don't accept her. So when it is that she gives the interview saying,
Uncle Ruckus.
nobody asked me how I felt.
I hate you.
But I love Harry though. The fact that Harry's taking a stance.
Yeah.
Man done a massive thing, and the man said, I'm stepping down or away or whatever it is.
Yeah.
From the royal family.
He said, you don't deserve this royal baby.
The Queen.
You don't deserve me.
Did you read the Queen's letter?
She said she supports them, right?
Obviously, she supports them.
Yeah.
But what?
The letter was less formal than I thought it would be from the Queen.
I'm not sure what you're expecting in this modern day.
I expected a
England.
bit more like higher grammar.
Oh, is it?
Man said high grammar.
like cannon to the left of
Yeah.
them. Cannon to the right
Like,
of them.
everything's kind of basic. I'm thinking, where the big words,
big words.
where the British English, the
Yeah.
Queen's English. You're talking
Yeah.
about like basic words using the. You can't use the and
You're
and.
bare dumb.
Therefore.
Therefore, yeah.
Therefore.
Henceforth.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Like
Henceforth.
Guardians love the henceforth.
Therefore, I shout
Yeah.
thee.
Thou art.
Thou art.
Thou art.
Talking about Meghan and Harry. Like no, Queen.
No.
Like, give me some A-star English. But yeah, I think it's a great thing what Harry's doing. You know what I mean? But let's see how it unfolds. Let's see what repercussions there is. Let's see what happens. Hopefully Meghan's fine.
Yeah, I think they did it to have this larger conversation.
Yeah, it needs to happen. And does Harry see himself as one of us? I think it's a big question.
He does a lot of doesn't he do like a lot of like outreach work and stuff, and like
he's following his mother's footsteps.
He's proper like down to earth. I proper respect it.
I like Harry.
Yeah, he's
You
come a
have
long
to,
way,
man.
but back in the day, he used to be a bit wild.
You know, he was smoking reefer.
Yeah.
Dressing in Nazi costume and whatnot.
Yeah, moving a bit mad still.
Yeah.
I think he's always seen as the black sheep.
He
of the
has
family.
always, and he's just embraced it. And obviously, he went and married a nigga
And you know why he's a black sheep?
His mother's son.
because his mum is.
Because he's not
No,
Prince
he's-
Charles' son. He
Yeah,
knows it.
Yeah.
Hold on, what's the guy's name?
Do you think we'll ever? Do you think it will ever come out?
I pray it does. And I know who's gonna say it? Harry. That's not my daddy. Hold on. Harry's real father. Hold on. Prince Harry's real father. Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex.
He's going down that rabbit hole.
Real father. What do you reckon the Stop lying to us that it's Prince Charles, bro. Google.
How do you say Google?
What's his name, man? Babs even had a picture of it on his Twitter. What's his name, man? You know what? I'll try and find it for the episode.
Yeah, he's a fountain of conspiracy theories. Babs.
Oh, no, I love Babs.
Yeah, he goes there.
Hold on, you know what? Let me go to Babs' media page. He'll be there. I've got to get the guy's name. I think it's something Hewitt. Yes, this is the guy. Gina, what's that guy's name?
You think I know? Let me see. No idea. I'm hungry. Sorry, I don't know why. It just came to me.
That's his dad, isn't it? That's his dad, bro. Fam, he's ginger. How can a blonde woman and a brunette or black-haired man make a ginger baby? Big man, that's your daddy. Look at the resemblances, uncanny. And Charles and William, uncanny. Princess Diana was moving. No, listen, if the Queen's listening, the Queen, like, this is everything I'm saying right now is not my real thoughts, please. Don't have me deported back to Nigeria. Oh, shit. All right, let's move on. Gina's got up to get food.
I mean, it's 2020. Come on.
All right, we have our first dilemma of 2020. Shout out to this person. I actually recognize your name from Instagram, but I won't say who you are. So last summer I met this girl. She was 19 at the time. I was 24. Got the details. I didn't really take her seriously. She was just another girl at the time. Plus she was young. Brackets youth team, whatever that means. Fast forward couple months, I'm actually falling for the girl. She's, in capitals, beautiful. She's beautiful. Very intelligent for her age and all around just mad cool to be around. Brackets, youth player, basically getting promoted to the first team as my captain. Okay, so he's basically saying in the first paragraph, he's
referring her to
so he's saying
football, right?
youth. So he's saying she's a youth team, then saying now she's in the youth team, but she's my this analogy you're using, big man, is a bit weird.
Mm-hmm.
I'm following.
I'm following, but it's just the way he's saying it doesn't make sense. Okay, all right. At this moment in time, I'm 25. Now she's 20, and I'm genuinely taking her serious. I feel like she could be the one.
Sid would never.
I feel like she could be the one I leave the game with. However, my dilemma is the age gap. We spoke about age gap so much on this pod. Is it too much? I really don't know. Am I too old? Truth of the matter is, though, that I actually do like her.
I'm complicated.
I would just like to give you. I would just like you guys' perspective, as you guys are a tad older, especially Gina, because she's a granny. That's what he said, not me.
He really did say that.
I'm interested.
If I kick you.
Okay, he didn't say that, but this is what he actually did say about you. I'm interested into what Gina has to say because I know she's vocal on these things. I'm not sure if that's true, but where you got that from? But yeah. So
really,
essentially, what he's saying is a 5-year age gap too big?
I think in this scenario, it is only because of how old she is. Like, if he was 30 and she was 25, I wouldn't even think it was a thing. I've spoken this before.
You think 20 and 25 is a massive age gap?
I think so.
What?
I don't
20
know.
and 25?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think it's big at all. It's only 5 years. That's minor. 5 years?
I don't know.
So I don't understand. Like, how old is your pups?
That's neither here nor there.
Like, you are living proof.
And even on paper, when you see
that
two
love
put it together, it looks fine.
Fuck. You know what, Brent? Fuck off and fuck you fucking fucker. Because now I have nothing else to say. You know what it is? Okay, I'm seeing it as my little sister, right? So I'm seeing it as Georgia's 19 on Saturday.
How was Future and how was Laurie Harvey?
Yeah, there's 13 years between them.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. My thing is, Georgia is 19, right?
Mm.
If Georgia came home with a 24-year-old or a 25-year-old, I'm losing my head.
Because she's still teen.
Nah, you still see her as a little girl.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you can't use
But then that's the thing. That's the problem then, because I'm always seeing it from like Mags, Georgia, like anyone close to me, I'm always seeing it as like from their perspective. Like when I've gone wireless with Mags before and like man them I'm moving to her and I'll ask your age and they'll be like, whatever. And I'll be like, bruv, you should be moving to girls my age, move. Do you get what I mean? Because I've just always I don't know, but in the grand scheme of things, 25, 5 years isn't that big of a deal because like I said, if she was 25 and he was 30, I would not have an issue with it or think there's anything wrong with it. It's just, I just find 20 I still find 20 very vulnerable
Nah.
and young.
I think if you're talking about just the age, like obviously if you're talking about numbers, I don't think it's massive, but it comes down to how she is and how you are as people, level of maturity.
It's too late for all of that.
Why is it too late?
Because he really likes her.
He met her when she was 19.
Okay, what 1 year's
And
passed?
then he cultured a relationship.
I said it's too late for that. How's it too late,
He
big
cultured a
man?
relationship with her. He now is saying, hey, I wanted to promote her.
No.
He's already
No.
smitten.
Let's be honest. He said fast forward a couple months. So he met her. He didn't met her when she first reached 19. He met her already into 19. So they've already known each other for a couple months. It hasn't been long.
But he likes her enough to want to upgrade her, as in promote her.
To the manager of the team.
To his captain.
Right now, she's the first team captain. No, what I'm trying to say is, I think 5 years isn't that big of an age gap. But one, it depends on both your ages. For example, if she's 18 and you're...
Oh, you mean the emotional maturity?
Yeah, and,
okay.
and you're 22 or whatever, then when someone's a teenager, to me, you just seem a bit young. When you've reached 20 above, I look at you a bit like a little bit older. So it depends on what ages you both are in this age gap, level of maturity, and just where you're both at. But I don't think 5 years is a massive age gap. She obviously just turned 20, so she's still technically a teenager to me. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't think you should think about it too much. If you like her, she likes you, you get along, you know what I mean, everything's cohesive. Don't think too much about the age because the age gap isn't wild. It's not like it's a Robert situation here.
Yeah.
Okay?
For
Can I
real.
ask you
Have you been
question?
watching that? Sorry.
Hell to the fuck no.
Can I ask you a
Done with R.
question?
Kelly. Go on.
If on holiday you meet a 20-year-old, would you?
No. 20. I'm sorry. No, I can't partake in 20 years.
And you have to ask her age, obviously.
Of course, I always ask age. Even
Okay.
though some of the man them might ask, yo, how was that girl you chatting to?
They don't know. You said
I don't
before.
know. I'm thinking, what? What do you mean you don't know? I don't ask. I'm like, big man, ask.
What about 21?
21. 21 is still too young.
All right, 22.
22.
Yusuff, you've had coitus with a 21.
What? Reduce it. Reduce.
Oh my goodness.
Listen, Brent.
So 23? Which one is it?
Listen.
I could go higher. It doesn't matter because it will still be the gap where you are right now and where is I can stop. It will still be more than 5 years.
Listen, big man. Let's just say this.
He likes the girl. He likes the girl.
No, I'm saying that the gap is fine. You're asking me, would I sleep with a 20-year-old?
No, it's just because I didn't think you were giving him the advice, to be honest. So, like, if it is it's good for you, then why not him?
No, I'm giving him... Oh, no, but I'm not 25, though. I'm not...
Well, you look 25.
I'm not...
Amen.
I mean, if you ask me about, would I date a girl who's 5 years younger than me, I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
5 years isn't a big
That's what
gap.
he's asking you.
If you ask me, am I going to date a girl who's 15 years younger than me or 10 years younger than me, it's a different conversation. I mean,
Fair enough. What do you think, Brent?
He already likes the girl. He's already smitten. I don't
So
know why
there's
he's
no
looking.
point, yeah.
They don't look to us to, justify that. You're already there. Continue liking her. See where it goes.
man said I feel like she could be the one to leave the game with. Big man, leave with her, bruv.
Yeah.
Fair enough. To be fair, you're right though, because if that's generally how you feel, then something like age shouldn't be a factor. It's like me saying, I think I found...
Oh, it should. But that isn't a problem.
What? Say that again?
Age should always be a factor.
Yeah. Sorry, but
Illegalities.
But in this scenario,
that's
and she's
right.
legal.
That's right.
Yeah. Do your thing, big homie. Do your thing. Prosper.
Gina can attest to that.
What's
What?
that?
Because of my parents.
Love, see no age.
Bruv, man, that one there is a freaking... Don't piss me off, bruv.
I'm talking about your dad.
Don't make me mad. Do you want to know what's funny? It was his 80th birthday on Monday.
Jesus.
Let me show you what he looks
Christ.
like. Because you're not going to believe that this man is 80 years old, bruv.
Bruv, you got water?
Yeah.
I meant to take my tablets, bruv. Lemsip. I didn't even get the... My friend promised me some magic remedy. Forgot to get it.
Here you go.
Pop these pills, man.
I've seen this man before.
Of course you would have. Probably in Barking.
Barking High Street.
That's just so weird.
Yeah.
Let me see. Have I seen him before? Sure, I've seen him.
He doesn't look his age though.
No.
Daddy.
What?
That's my daddy.
Are you okay?
Daddy. All right, guys. Any more pressing business? Anything else you want to get off our chest? Anything else you want to discuss? Talk to me. My docket is clear.
Hold on a minute.
1 second. Oh, did we conclude on Wiley and Stormzy? No, who saw Stormzy on Hot 97?
I've only watched the clip of him saying that he didn't cheat.
He said he didn't cheat. He said, I didn't cheat. He admitted he done something wrong.
Yeah, but...
So he alluded to something that he done which was wrong, but he said
he said it warrants...
What he done...
He said it warrants disrespect, right? But he was like, get the disrespect right. Like,
but you said that Judy Adnuga and Skepta told you...
Bruh, I fully did it, boy.
That he cheated.
No.
And that Tolly told you that he cheated.
Bruv, look at the names you're dropping.
And Miss Banks and Yinka Bokini and all of them told you.
Wow. Is this what we're doing? I hear that.
So.
None of them told me that.
So, but the thing is, when the girl who exposed it, she didn't say they slept together. She said she saw Stormzy chatting or moving or Georgia Smith.
You know what's mad?
She didn't say, yeah, he fucked her.
You know what's mad? I don't even remember someone exposing it. What I remember is...
messages or something.
I don't even...
Remember, it was a girl who messaged Maya Jama
like,
saying, yo, I saw Stormzy and Georgia at this event or whatever it was.
Yeah. You're right.
So maybe Stormzy was flirting with her, caught a young wine, maybe it was a little kiss, whatever. But to him,
But maybe they weren't even together at the time.
No, but he would have said that on Hot 97 if that was the case.
You seen this interview with Charlamagne?
Not yet, no. How's that one?
Is that when he talks about his beef with Wiley and talks about the whole Meghan Markle
All right,
thing?
tell us then what happened then.
No, somebody else contacted me with the conversation you all had last week. And
who did Stormzy?
No, Kojo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And then asked me to speak to him.
Speak to who?
Kojo.
Why?
About what he was saying.
Oh, throwing the bus, the girlfriend.
Yeah.
His girlfriend.
Sid called you?
No, somebody sent me
the conversation.
The snippet.
And was like,
the snippet.
And then please speak to him because
okay.
he's not.
I think the thing is, it was going so well, and then when he gave the analogy of if there was a car, that's when it was just like, yeah, you know what?
But that analogy, for me, it showed me what he actually wanted to articulate in the first place. So even if, as he said, that he wasn't articulating himself properly, the analogy he gave, which was supposed to aid him, was the wildest thing ever.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm listening back to this, I'm thinking, in theory, you might be saying this just for the part.
Yeah.
In practice, you can't be thinking this.
Yeah. So we spoke about this quite a lot in the last couple of days.
Oh my days. I was like, y'all still own this?
And what Sid said was, he was trying to say that marriage heightens and intensifies the feelings he'll have for his wife. And that was what he was trying to say.
Okay.
And it wasn't a case of, I'm going to treat my girlfriend way, way different than my wife. It was more, things will increase and intensify because now we're married. I get that. And I actually wanted to have this conversation again, but not everyone was available. Because the example he gave, personally for me, I never took it as verbatim. Like, I didn't took it as literally, like, I'm going to stand in front of a bus to save you. I took it as, I'm not going to put myself in harm's way to potentially save my girl's life or whatever. That's why. So that's why I'm thinking you're moving mad.
Yeah.
You're telling me
you don't have a
just because she's not your wife, you're not going to put yourself in harm's way for her.
Yes.
That was mad.
Okay.
Because I also said to him, you can just push her out the way.
And you said it's premeditated as well.
Yeah, you don't have to stand in front of the bus. You can just push her out the way just to save her. But I can't remember if I think he still stood by what he said in that regard.
Can you remember a time when it used to be we would show our girlfriends or boyfriends the best of us, so that they will
want to take it
further.
Yeah.
We would even go to their parents and then let them know, hey, I want to treat your daughter like a queen.
Yeah.
Please give me the blessing.
Do you know what's mad though?
And then when it is marriage hits now, then we become complacent. Do you understand? So how has the roles not reversed? And how are you going to know how to like treat her well if there's no practice involved beforehand? Are you just going to know how to do it when the age you get married? That's not how it works.
The thing is, I feel like, that's something that I was conflicted with in the beginning of my relationship, because I was like, you'd go to church and you'd always hear them say like, don't treat your boyfriend like your husband. Don't give your boyfriend husband treatment.
But that's with a sexual
I
exchange.
hear that. But then
don't give him everything.
But they're always still talking about even stuff like cooking, like making food.
In church?
I've heard it in church.
Oh.
Like I've actually heard the pastor say like, don't be cooking and like going out of your way to treat your boyfriend like your wife. Not only from a sexual perspective, right?
That was never my pastor talking like that.
So I've heard
if someone's
that
hungry.
I've heard that.
Feed them.
I've heard that before. So it's hard. So if that's what you're hearing, and you're like, I feel like for me, especially in the beginning of my relationship, like acts of service is like my love language. Like number one, I love to serve people. So like, I can go above and beyond, but then a part of me is like, am I doing too much? Or like, do you know what I mean? Like, I got to a point where I was conflicted because I was like, I'm not married to you. Fair enough, I'm your girlfriend, but like, are you just comfortable? Do you get what I mean? Like, going through that phase of knowing, okay, cool, maybe I'm going to take a step back. And then...
That's just such a poisonous...
No, it is. Because we've had arguments before where it's like, but you do know, and the thing is, I'll speak to my male friends and they'll be like, yeah, but at the end of the day, you do know that being in a relationship with someone is like trial for marriage. Like, what do you expect? Like, and I'm like, yeah, I hear that. I also hear that side of the argument. So where do you go from here?
I don't know if it is. I can hear that. I like what you said.
Which was?
You can't remember.
Well, last week or just now?
Last week.
What did I say?
That you would treat your girlfriend
the same.
Oh, yeah. And
no, I agree with that though.
Yeah.
Start as you wish to
and
go on.
Yeah.
When we were talking about today or yesterday, I tried to make my like final conclusion point was, obviously within a relationship, boyfriend and girlfriend, there's levels. The example we gave last week wasn't a girl you've been dating for 3 months or someone who is just...
It was like 4 years, isn't it?
This is someone you've been with, I think we said 3 to 4 years.
Yeah.
So you're with this girl for 4 years, yeah? You're in love with her. You know that you want to marry her. You're maybe even engaged or going to be engaged soon. Like, you're basically treating her as your wife. If I'm with a girl for 4 years, she's basically my wife already. We're just not married officially. I'm not going to hold back the way I treat her because we're not married yet. That's, to me, is ridiculous. I'm going to treat her from day one how I want to treat her, which is to the best of my ability.
Yeah.
But I get what Sid means. Obviously, when you get married, it heightens everything. Maybe it's the fact that you're married now, the ceremony, the whole spiel.
I don't want him to be disappointed.
Makes you feel like, everything's heightened.
If he thinks everything's going to be rosy and sweet and perfect,
and then it's not,
then it's not.
No, obviously,
it's going to hit him harder.
Obviously, that's a fairy tale. And even what was I saying in the group, man?
If he thinks that she's now going to treat him like a king, upon my friend, if she wasn't doing it before, she ain't going to start doing that.
I think,
and I feel like it's similar to like, you know, when everyone, this is the thing though, you're right, because yes, things do get heightened to a certain degree, and I guess it depends on what like aspects, but it's like when you are going out of a cheater and then you're like, I hope when we get married he'll stop. It's like,
no. And I think my final point in the group was that this whole topic is subjective.
Yeah, 100%.
It's all down to the individual case. This is not an all size fits all scenario. It's all subjective. We were talking about the accountability side of things again. And I was like, do you think, that just because someone's married, that, for example, a particular man, just because he's married now, he's going to be more accountable to his wife? No, I know married men who cheat on their wife. So now what? Like, it's not. This is not a fairy tale scenario. Just because you're married doesn't mean, to some people, marriage doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
To you, it means the world. That's fantastic. But that's not for everyone. You know what I'm trying to say? Gloria done a 180 now. Gloria agrees with Sid now.
In what aspect?
She listened to the episode back and she agreed with his point about things changing once you get married. I believe that's what she was saying anyway.
Which, the thing is,
I think it's nice to think that it will.
No, but then, Yusuff, for example, that is the reality for someone who doesn't live with their partner. Things are going to change drastically, of course. If I don't live with you, we're not cohabitating, we've never done it before, and we've got married, things are definitely going to change and heighten and become, you're in a completely different realm.
When you say heighten...
Okay, maybe heighten isn't the word, but it's, okay, let me take off the word then, but things are definitely going to change. So I get why, like, I don't disagree with him completely, if that makes sense. I don't agree with the whole accountability thing because, like I said before, like I feel like the way I'm accountable to my boyfriend now. If he was to get married, I'd still believe that I'm going to be accountable the same way. Like I treat him like my husband.
You're not giving her any reason to feel that you are going to be accountable in marriage if it is you're not practicing that.
No.
Yeah.
You claim that you want to marry me, but
ain't a switch.
I don't understand.
From one day to the other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's the thing, it's like progress and practice. So it's like, if you can't handle it in a relationship or you haven't practiced it, what makes you believe that in that setting you're going to even be able to like...
And this is all given that this is a girl that he is sweet on. If it is that she isn't, then none of this even matters. Because he's not going to see her as worthy enough to even put any effort in.
Personally, I think he's trying rubbish anyway. Like,
in practice, there's no way he's doing this.
I understand what he means about it being high-end, but I know Sid, if Sid's with a girl for X amount of years and he's in love with her, he's treating her like she's his wife. I know he will. I don't think he's...
You know why he's trying...
I know he will.
Can I clap? Let me clap.
Oh, no, you know...
You know what I'm thinking.
It's fine, you don't have to clap.
It's
I know
cool.
what you're saying. Yeah. Don't let
the toxic masculinity,
Nah.
the fake.
So what? He was
Toxic-
padding?
toxic
Padding?
Word padding, bruv.
As in podding.
Oh,
yeah.
podding.
Oh, yeah.
He
Just
might-
content.
He might...
Yeah.
No, I think what he was saying in his head, he believes it. But we've seen actions from him
Yeah, which are the
that
complete opposite.
kind of,
so
show otherwise.
I ain't buying it.
We thank God.
You know what I mean? But yeah, if you're Sid's girlfriend, please don't get into fight in front of him because man's not helping you still.
You're better.
Nah, he will.
Man's like, I'm legally blind.
I cannot see.
All right, so I wanted Crystal here for a particular reason.
Oh,
But
because of
she's
what
not
she
here.
said.
But Brent's a good replacement.
Yeah.
So hopefully I get what she said correct. So she asked us in the group, actually, immediately after last week's episode, she said, if you were given a choice, knowing what you know now about the world and race and privilege and being disadvantaged.
Would that be wise?
However, it wasn't too much about knowing what you know about the world now because she was like, because you know when Gloria was like, what do you mean being black is lit? Or you were like being black is lit? She's
Yeah.
like, no, take that away. Like you don't know being black is lit. You just know that
Yeah, I
there's
think,
like there's white privilege and then there's everything
being
else.
disadvantaged,
Yeah.
Would you choose, if you have given a choice, to be black or white? She chose, I'm not going to talk too much about her because she's not here, but she chose
To be white.
to be white. She picked to be white if she was given a choice now. I said I'll still be black, regardless if I was disadvantaged or not. Because I'm a black man, I'm proud to be black, and I'm disadvantaged now.
Okay.
And if I'm disadvantaged now, why can't because I'm disadvantaged?
Because what he's gonna say is a rattler.
For what you're going to say.
Word.
All right, so if the premise is that being black is disadvantaged and being white is privileged, are you doing that to me or to you? What you're going to say?
No, it's because of what where his mind is going.
Okay. So that
You're
means,
annoying.
wait, so that means that right now, in 2020, I'm disadvantaged.
Yeah.
But I still like being me, regardless of that fact.
Yeah.
So given the choice, I'll still choose to be black.
I get you.
Makes sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, cool.
I would still choose to be black.
Why you have to cut that out?
No, I get it. Because the way he was gonna go,
Oh, so you-
where he was gonna go with his explanation,
yeah.
he was like, it's
Oh, so
risky
okay,
business.
okay.
But it's killed me because you're like, I'll still choose to be black. I think I would still choose to be black.
Yeah.
But it's hard to take away what I know. But I'm gonna be honest. Even as a child, being disadvantaged and not liking my skin, and you know what I mean, all the
Yeah.
issues I've had,
Yeah.
I've never once wanted to be white ever. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
I look at them
So I've never.
less race.
Okay, no.
No. Oh God, what?
Big man.
But no.
Reduce.
It's a perception. It's not a fact. Do you understand? It's not a fact. Wow.
The
And
views
I
of
didn't even
no,
clap. I didn't
no,
even
it's
clap.
fine. If you're happy with that coming out,
if you're happy with it, then
do your
leave it
thing.
in.
Yeah.
Cool. Even though we had a whole set of downfalls, turbulence, I love all of it.
Yeah.
I love all, and it has made me what it is I am. And yes, I'm speaking from a place of privilege because I'm a man, right?
Yeah.
I'm a black man who isn't particularly uneasy to look at.
Ooh, he said I'm buff.
Come on.
So
say it, somebody.
I've never really had to struggle too tough outside of just the normal. That white guy is calling me a nigger or monkey. I can handle that stuff. White girls have wanted me.
Can I just say the way you say
the way that was hilarious.
No, but you didn't say it with conviction, like like you started a bit.
Yeah. It took some courage to say that.
Me. The whole sentence was mad.
They still want me.
Okay.
I mean, all different races have looked at me and desired me because I am a black man. So
I am a man.
I can't speak for a black woman because they've gone through so much more.
It's different.
So I can understand where she's coming from. I can't relate.
Yeah, no, I can get where she's coming
saying.
from. I hear what she's saying. And obviously the struggle of a black woman is completely different from a struggle of a black man. So I can only talk for myself. And I would choose to be black.
And I can't choose to be knowing what I know.
Yeah.
On the side of the oppressor, knowing full well how much evil that race has done in times past and times now.
What you say?
In times past and times.
Oh.
No, basically. So I can't willingly have this knowledge and still jump on their side, knowing full well. The reason as to why is I want to jump onto my skin is because of their flipping oppression in the first place.
Yeah.
For me, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But I see where she's coming from.
I wish it was here, to be fair. I hope you've enjoyed it. Trendin Sundays is back. Link in the description. Yeah, man. What are we saying? I'm tired, bro. Sorry, my head's
Train to Slay challenge is out, guys. It's not too late to join. You can join anytime you like. It's a 6-week challenge. Full body workouts that can be done at home or in the gym. You get like a meal plan guide, a guide on nutrition. You get a guide on how to calculate your macros. Are you all right?
No, I opened the message, not open.
Oh, that was too hilarious. But yeah, sign up. Go to www.justjune.com/train to slay, or the link is in my bio on Instagram. Also, Train to Slay classes every Monday, 7 p.m. at West Ham. And yeah, that's it from my end. Brent, anything to say?
I was going to sneeze. Hopefully, if you order anything from Amazon and there's a tall guy there, good looking, muscles, got 2 chains on, that's Brent, bruv. If you live in the IG area. The IG area. That's Brent.
IG.
I've been the Amazon delivery driver, podcasting, entrepreneur, all around nice guy.
Soon to be husband to an East African queen.
Soon to be husband to an East African queen.
Swear down.
Hopefully he's not capping. Is cap?
No.
Is
We're
this
engaged now.
Is this Brent? Is this
the thing? Is Brent could fully be in a relationship and we have no idea.
seriously? Oh wow.
So she's privy. I'm not privy. What's going on?
No, as in.
No, you know who he's talking about, and I don't. So you're privy. I'm not privy. Well, go on.
I don't know what she thinks I'm talking about. But it's not the same girl.
You'd had the acknowledgement there.
So why did you just say?
I didn't know that's what it is that you were intonating when you're like, is it?
So what did you?
I just thought you were just riffing off of me saying East African girl. I know several East African women.
Same here.
Okay.
Appreciate it. So
yes, I am engaged.
Whatever. Please stop crying wolf. You need to stop crying wolf because
just because I did it before you.
Would I get?
Just because I did it before you?
Would I get an invite to the wedding? Hello. Would I get an invite to the wedding?
I want you to.
The funny thing is, this guy lives such a private life here that he could get
top fees
engaged and no one would even know.
It's true.
You could do a whole thing and no one even know. You could have a whole.
I'm getting old and I want children.
We'll just see each other on the day and be like,
yes.
You're here.
Brent,
you know who will be
be more open with your life so we can.
I've just told you I'm getting married. How much more open can you get?
But you know I don't believe you.
Can we just have this convo off pod, please? Because I want to die.
But I've started on pod. I mean,
okay, fine.
I'm letting everybody know I am off
the market.
So okay, cool. A few questions to clarify.
Yeah.
You have a girlfriend or no? You have a fiance.
Yes.
You're engaged.
Yes.
You proposed to this woman.
Yes.
You went and bought a ring.
Yes.
How long have you been seeing her for?
4 years.
So then this is the thing though, this is the person we spoke about before?
It's not a person.
Oh, okay.
So this person is real. You know what it is with you, bro?
Yeah, she exists.
I find it hard to
She's a
believe
real
things you
human
say,
being.
as you know.
No, Brent's told me about females before, like at length, and there's no way that we spoke for over an hour for him to be chatting shit.
I believe there's women in his life, but it's
Yeah.
like when you, for example, I've asked Brent about women throughout the years I've known him, and you've never given me something that indicates that you'll be engaged now. So that's why I'm like,
Yusuff is rattled,
And
bro.
this is what I like. The fact that
with me,
that,
okay, fair enough.
No.
I'm the typical schmo of the streets.
No, I like the fact that you were so perplexed. Like I haven't hidden her, but I have.
You've just
kept
kept her.
her.
You've
I've
kept her
kept
private.
Yeah.
You
Swear dad.
You weren't
No,
hiding her
Bluetooth
from,
high five.
You weren't hiding her from the
Boom.
world. You're hiding the world from her.
This
Them
is
ones.
it. This is it.
All right, I'm eager to get off air now so I
Corrupt
can get the gist.
Thank you.
The juicy one.
Thank you.
Reduce. All right, I've been soon to be married, Brent.
Thank you very much. I have been the beautiful Just Jean, who I wanted to marry, but it's too late now. I'm getting married in the morning.
Sit down.
Boom.
I have been Mr. Arsene Wenger.
It's cold, baby.
Because even when he walked into the gym earlier on, I wanted to say something, but when he walked in, I think, what in the Arsenal is going on
Listen,
here?
this coat is warm,
Bruh.
Kazi. Good
You're
investment for
moving
me.
Mad, Mister. I'm rattled that Brent's gonna get married before me.
No, it's not about
How?
him getting married before me.
I'm joking.
No, I didn't make it that much of a big deal to warrant that response.
Bit of banner.
Let's reduce.
We partied.
Let's
That's what to
reduce.
say.
Reduce.
Mr. Reduce it himself. Big manny us, bruv.
Say nothing.
Ratatata. Peace.
That clip is so played out, by the way.
What? The ratatata?
That ratatata shit.
It's funny though, man.
Is it?
I think it is. It's just the way she looks.
That's a she?
Is it a girl?
That's not a girl, that's a guy.
All this time
That's a she.
all this time I thought I was a girl.
No, that's a guy.
Shame. So Brent. Okay, cool. So who's this girl?
It's fiction.
Obviously.
A whole fiance you didn't know about it.
See, that's why people are going. I can't believe this.
A pardon, baby, a pardon.
You think I believe what's
We ain't got Jesse here, a pardon, nigga.
fucking way when you engaged, bro.
Oh, man.
The funny thing is, she believes it.